Yo, 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 yo. We're just getting settled in, and we're going to get into it. Chris Napp is here from East Coast Drift School. Sit tight. Let's go. Hold up, I gotta cut the stream for a second, then I'll be right back in less than 2 minutes. Gotta fix this pad over here. 1 second. Yo, yo, how we doing? What I was gonna say was, yeah, if you're busy or something, obviously. Yo, if you're trying to hang out with somebody, we made a Discord, made a little watch party voice chat under the After Hours channel. If you're trying to just chill and watch at the same time. Oh, Carl wants to come in. What's up, Carl?
Let me in the chat. Let me in. Am I in the chat? Let me in. Hey, yo, what up, everybody? It's After Hours. We're gonna have a good time. I'm wearing my favorite jean jacket. Let's party. Right? That's what we're here to do. 40th episode. Let's make some noise. I'm looking at the chat. That's why I'm not looking at the camera.
All right, so are we good to go?
Yeah.
We've just been dicking around this whole time.
Let me confirm that.
Chris is going to confirm we got the sound guy.
Do we have sound?
Not yet. I think. Malcolm controls everything over here. So this guy's literally a little producer guy.
Yeah. I have volume in here because I won't be able to hear anything anyone says.
No, you will. It's the weirdest thing. Oh yeah, we got good music in here. Yeah. Isn't it weird? Isn't it? It's like I'm right. Hey.
So with the mic, you can get real comfortable, but the closer the better.
Yeah, the closer. Just pretend it's a penis.
Yeah. This guy's doing some sus stuff today.
It's fine, man.
Wow, they caught all that.
I did not know that was on.
There's a few people in the chat right now. I'm kind of getting hyped right now. Like my heart rate is definitely escalating.
Is it? Elevated?
Kinda.
Is it because I said penis?
No, your mic is off. Thank Christ. Frankie's trying to say something inappropriate to me, and his microphone's off. When you're ready, we'll give you microphone privileges back.
Put me in, coach.
Penis.
God.
All right, start it? Want to start it?
Ah, fuck. This is going to be so fun. There's cameras there and there.
You just got pranked.
I see them. Sounds like
You just
you just got pranked. There's cameras there.
And say hi to this camera and that camera.
All right.
Oh my god, what did I win?
Yes, sir. All right. Now that we had that brief little intro, welcome everybody to the Faction After Hours podcast. We have a 40th episode, which none of us knew until now. But
I kind of knew.
You literally said you didn't.
Know. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I upload all of them. So.
Why did you cap? Why did you cap for no reason?
I don't know. I wanted to make you feel better.
People who do that are weird.
Frankie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
And this leads me to introduce. We have a guest tonight. We have Chris Napp of East Coast Drift School, English Town, everything fucking awesome.
Raceway Park.
Hi, guys.
Let's hear it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay. The laugh track.
Studio audience. But thank you for coming on the podcast. So many people have been trying to get you to come on here.
Really?
Or been saying to get Chris on there. Get Chris on there. I'm like, well, we'll let Chris figure out when he wants to come on here.
I texted him like a month ago. Hey, if you ever stuck, I'll come by.
Frankie,
You're not the first one, too. People have been texting me that, and I appreciate that the most.
Frankie is the worst with that shit.
But it's nice to have, like, backup people where it's like, oh, we're fucked this week. I haven't had to do it yet, but where we're gonna need to grab someone.
Don't.
All right, I'll be a
Chris, you are not a
guy.
backup.
I'll be a backup. No,
No. You are not a backup.
You are not a backup.
If you see my list here, you're pretty much
Pull up
at
the
top.
Excel sheet.
Let me see. Where is it?
Wait,
Top 8.
I gotta get my glasses on. I can't see that far.
Are you
Look
are
at
you
this.
nearsighted or? Oh my
I'll read the
god, you look.
Dude, I'm not
Oh
even
my
the-
god,
Oh,
you
you're
just
even the first
sexy.
Chris
You
on
just
the list, man. Come
damn.
on
My
now.
bad, Clark Kent.
Yeah.
I'm
What? Clark Kent. That's on point.
I'm blind. What?
All right,
I'm
so we
really
got.
blind.
Here's my guess. We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm not even the first Chris on there.
Chris
I see how it
Nazaro,
is.
Alex Avila, James Utero, Hurt, Matt Petty, Hector, Rich, Chris Knapp, Mark, Matt Wallen, Theo, Connor.
Whoa,
Kyle,
well, let's
Bill.
not air out the list right now.
That's more than half, guys. All
What's
right?
your social security number?
Now, if you heard your name on that list,
Are you fucking kidding me?
send me an email because we're gonna need you on the podcast. That's pretty much the only reason I want to do that.
That is what?
We got more too. You want me to keep going?
No,
Brian Hopp. He's gonna be coming on soon. Brian
stop.
Hop.
Can I come back with Brian so I can make fun of him the whole time?
You can come back whenever you
Brian.
like.
So Brian wanted to come on with Stoneback, and I was like, I want to do like individual ones first before we start like just having groups of people on because those are gonna be fun. But I'd rather do like introductory. You
I
know?
guess I see what you're doing here. I don't.
Yeah.
I literally just come here. The structure of this podcast is I show up here whenever Frankie tells me to show up here. Yesterday, I said, "So pod tomorrow, good pod, good pod." Frankie said 6. I'm like, dude, what if I was late?
You're never late. You're actually 2 hours early today.
Well, I planned that because I was working and I was like, I could finish work there. But anyway,
Before we get into an argument,
fuck you.
let's.
He's the worst with that. But I think this one's gonna be fun just because we got to have a conversation earlier and like it's just there's so many questions. I feel like I hope the chat buzzes with them.
I was gonna
sometime.
say like I'm already overwhelmed.
But
'cause
I want to
don't
know
where
what it
start.
was like first and foremost, like growing up around all of that.
Yeah.
All of that being like
That's a good start.
being by the track and like what was that like? Like were you dirt biking before? Obviously you weren't
I rode a little
drifting right off the rip.
I rode a little bit, and then I got into mountain bikes a lot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that wasn't at Raceway. I had a couple trails by my house, and I would just go there as much as I could. And then I got thrown into a drift car, pretty much. And yeah,
How old were you?
14.
Okay. And was it like with Matt Petty and everyone? Too?
Oh, yeah.
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 Because your dad wasn't drifting then, right?
Yeah, he was.
He was?
He started in 13. I started 14 or so.
Okay.
Nah, maybe I was 16 when I started.
So it was around the same time.
Yeah.
They were like,
Wait,
okay.
that's sick. So you were drifting at 14. Do you remember your
I
first
learned how
time?
to drive stick at 14.
So you learned stick, obviously, the fundamentals,
Mm-hmm.
how to make a proper turn signal,
Yeah.
and then
with this
with
and
this and this,
There was-
because the drift car has no turn signals. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. Most of
That's
them do.
what, who was saying that? Johnny or something? Oh, Wags. Wags was saying, he's like, yeah, I use hand signals. I'm like, okay.
Wags' car has turn signals.
I know. He's living luxury now. You notice his car's gone. Yeah, you didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, I did not.
He just took it today.
Oh, he's probably loving it.
Yeah, he said he felt like a fighter pilot on Route 17.
Okay. Why?
Yeah. I was like, that's what gauges do when they're on the dashboard, I guess.
But okay, I want to know. Like, do you remember your first time drifting?
Yeah, I was actually on the kart track.
Okay.
And Petty threw a cone out there, and he says,
Okay. And what did
that
that...
was kind of it. I spun out for about 3 hours, and then he yelled at me to do it better, and
So-
I finally clicked.
So the I meant
What car
do
was
donuts.
it?
I guess.
You remember my S13, my blue one?
Yeah.
It was that car.
Damn.
Yeah.
S13 IS.
Where is that car?
Brad Rosted has it. He's a media kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know him. Yeah,
That's kind of cool. You see it still.
Kind of. It's in Tom's River, so it's like 40 minutes south of me.
That's hilarious.
Wait, he's brought that car here before. We've worked on that car.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, the rusty piece of shit.
Yeah, it was
that
pretty bad.
Hey,
It was pretty
okay.
bad. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I think we did an alignment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good to know. It's aligned.
At least you started in S13 before
That's right.
you.
Well,
went to the
I
dark
joined
side.
the dark side for a little while, and then I found my happy place in an IS.
Yeah. I don't know. Some say that might still be the dark. That is the dark side.
Dude, don't even. Okay, we're still talking about the past.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about that
Fine.
later because I know Frankie's like IS Toyota.
Well,
Fuck you.
I have a question for you, Chris. Can you tell me, like, not the exact lineage, but like, where does your father fit into the whole English Town Raceway Park?
Like he's second generation.
So he's
type deal?
second generation.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Ooh,
your
okay.
grandfather
Yeah.
is the one that started it.
My grandfathers, they were brothers,
Okay.
started it with my great grandfather.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they sold their portion of their company, and then they bought 3 farms in Oldbridge, and then
Okay.
they built the drag strip.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stories of like my great grandfather sinking a dozer and like giving up, but
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
grandfathers were like, "Dude, we're gonna do this because we
Yeah.
have to,"
And
and they made it happen.
You mean like after they had bought the farms?
Yeah.
They-
Like the
they
dozer,
literally
the
bought
dozer
the farm.
making
sunk the dozer.
making the drag strip.
Yes. Oh yeah.
what year was this?
Damn.
Do you know?
62.
62.
Fuck.
63?
Do you have photos of that? Is
So-
that,
Maybe.
did they even have like?
My dad does. for
That's
sure.
awesome.
What, is it your uncle that has that page on
Yes.
Instagram? You need
And
to
you know,
follow that page.
Some
What
of
is it?
those, some of Rich Napp.
Yeah.
If I don't know if you can look up pictures on this, but if you go on his Instagram and you can bring some of those up, there's some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, try to find that,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Malcolm. He's got he's going through all the information he's got from all the years. He's got videos. He's got
That's sick.
yeah.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like trying to post all of them up.
I'm literally
Oh, yeah.
picturing like that. It was. So was it concrete or was it like paved? Or are we talking about racing on
Originally?
dirt? That
no, it
sounds.
was always paved. I can't remember if originally it was asphalt or concrete.
Hmm.
You know, right now it's mostly concrete.
Yeah.
Up until the 660 mark, I think it turns into asphalt.
Hmm.
Damn.
I just think it's crazy that they're like, "Fuck, we already bought the land, so we got to keep going."
yeah. Yeah, dude, that's kind of a crazy investment.
God damn, I never knew the origination of that, and I'm sure a lot of people listening to this don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I want to bring it up because I following his page and I'm always just like look. I'm like who the hell is who? Like I don't know. So
That's my uncle, yeah.
yeah. So Rich is your dad's brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's another brother, Jimmy, who lives in North Carolina now.
Okay. Cool. So that makes more sense now.
And I have cousins that are a part of it too.
So
and
you're
stuff.
a third generation?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
That's awesome.
obviously, like through the years and stuff, the road course that was second, right? Or was that like how did that?
2001 or so. My grandfather was really sick, and he looked at my dad. He says, "You put that thing in. You put that.
What the
track
fuck?
In.
That's-
I don't care."
That was his. That was like his dying wish. He
He
needed.
track in. Not his dying wish. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. That's awesome. So he's like really. He was really into the whole motorsport thing, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all are. It's great. I
Damn,
love it.
I couldn't even. Like I come from a family where motorsport is kind of just like, oh, it's somebody's occupation. Like you're not. It's like a waste.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, but
Yeah.
Like-
it's definitely a different life. I mean, yeah, it's crazy because you got dirt bikes there too. Was that there the whole time?
74. I'm sure
Holy
my dad's
shit.
watching, so I'm sure my phone's blowing up. He's probably texting
Yeah.
me with like
facts.
corrections.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
wait, no,
Yeah.
I just realized I always forget that there's literally a motocross.
Yeah.
Before
was-
I think there were.
There's 3.
Yeah,
And there's 2.
I'll give your dad the heads up now. You're coming on the podcast eventually too, so get ready
Sweet.
This is like my audition.
for it. Yeah.
Shit.
We're getting the whole family on here.
Oh boy.
No, but the dirt, the motocross thing. I knew I went to school in Rowan, so that's like a little more south of Englishtown.
My sister went to Rowan.
Yeah, it's good place. But a lot of the kids there were riding motocross, and they were like, "Yeah, we rode." My roommate is one, He's like, we rode at Englishtown, and I never understood that because I grew up in the city for a little bit, and I didn't know that you can just like go there, and a lot of kids went there.
Yeah.
That's probably awesome. I hope that still happens.
Yeah, we have practice every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, as long as the weather's okay.
And then they like compete and stuff over there too.
Yeah, we have races too.
That's awesome.
Dude, I would go down there when I was like 14, 15 years old with my dad, and I would just watch the dirt bikes. But
You were trying to get your dad to buy you a dirt bike. That's what
we had quads.
Dad,
we had quads.
Can we just watch?
He wasn't gonna buy me a dirt bike. He's like, you're gonna break your fucking legs on that.
I got a
thing,
text
so.
from my mom just now. It says, "Your dad can't wait to be on the podcast."
Yes. All right, you heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we should
Multiple
get your uncle
pitches
in
on the
here, too.
podcast.
That'd be cool.
Would he do that?
Maybe, probably.
His dad and his uncle.
Oh boy,
This is like the
boy.
third. Oh, now the fourth pitch.
We'll have to bring you two just so you could
mediate.
Too many dad jokes gonna be happening.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, I'm gonna be in heaven. Oh, dude.
So you started drifting when you were
15, 16.
allegedly 15. Yeah.
That's what you say when you want. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Protect yourself. Allegedly.
I mean, it's his property, so I guess it's all good.
Yep.
But okay. So what year was that? About 2013.
13, 14, yeah.
So I was drifting for like only 2 years, pretty much.
Yo,
I don't really
how old
remember
are
seeing you,
Chris?
but I know
24.
I must have.
You're 24?
So there was a long time where I was not okay with doing events.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was so scared.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You were just nervous?
Oh, super nervous.
Yeah.
Super nervous.
Those
And
blood
then-
masters are intimidating, man. You know?
No, it was the crowd. It was the
Oh,
crowd of
really?
people.
Like everyone watching?
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
this is might be relatable to a lot of the newer drift. Frankie's always like, "Why would you do a private day when you can do an event?"
That's why. That's why
So
I started.
this is that side.
Yeah, there's like a couple main reasons why I started the school.
Uh-huh.
That's one. The other one is to teach people how not to die.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So being in an environment that's just me and them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or me and two others, you know? Something
yeah.
super small, super chill.
Which, by the way, I think has been a really pivotal tool in at least the New Jersey drifting community nowadays is East Coast Drift School. If you guys listening don't know what that is, it's literally the East Coast Drift School.
Yeah, literally a school for
like you
drifting.
go there and Chris, you'll sit in the car and like kind of assist. Will you give advice if they ask, or
I choose life.
you choose life? Okay.
There's a couple of guys that I've been in and they've crashed and I'm like,
All right. Yep.
I'm
Maybe.
over it.
Okay. Now that I think about that more,
Yeah.
I would probably sit and watch.
You
and
kind
then
of
tell.
got to get a feel for how their driving is,
For sure.
right?
But
For sure.
I think that the fact that you made that's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
I just want it to be an atmosphere that like there's no way to feel nervous. Like of course people are going to be,
Yeah.
but I want to make it so it's like there's no way someone could be nervous.
Mm-hmm.
As close to that as possible.
And
Look-
I'm on like the opposite end of that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna-
force yourself to be nervous. I hate just force yourself to go through all that punishment. But I think that's because that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
I
probably
mean
what it was.
I didn't have to do that. and
Yeah.
I'm
So
thankful for it.
so you think maybe that was a better approach to it?
It could be for some people.
Yeah.
I gotta say, when you're driving, it looks like you're genuinely just having fun. So I think that's because of the way that you learned, because you found fun in it, not just because it's like a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
Drifting
it feels
is
that way.
about
Like it's a show.
style, and you want to put on a show.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it to enjoy it.
Definitely.
That's awesome. And I think
Definitely.
that's again, like there's a lot of other people out there that think of it the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people listening that are probably in the same exact boat you were when you
Oh, yeah.
were learning.
That's why Club Blue started the No Fears.
Okay.
So they were gonna like there was only so much they could do, right? Because
Yeah.
they got to have a crowd.
Yeah.
So instead of having it on the big scary road course with a giant wall and drops offs on either side of the track,
Yeah.
have it on the kart track that has nothing to hit except for one telephone pole, and if you hit it, that's
Yeah. If you hit that pole.
you messed up big time.
Yeah.
There's
Although now
literally-
that I'm thinking about it, I have seen people come pretty close.
Yeah.
And you've probably seen them come a lot closer.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
When I see that, I'm like, damn, that's like, you got to get a hold of yourself, man. Like that pole is kind of like not an easy thing to hit on that
No,
layout.
it's not easy to hit. And
Yeah.
when someone comes close, I'm like, oh.
So it's just the hairpin, right?
Yeah.
That's
so
second turn, pretty much.
It's the second turn. Turn 1 to turn 2 on the kart track's actually kind of far, so it's a little bit tricky.
Okay.
But when you don't look at the lines, it's really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
The track lines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that little section, because then you kind of I like the kind of drifting where you're hucking it into something, and then you kind of have to work with the. I guess what would you call that?
Like all your angle and stuff slow
like
down.
you need to work on like the car just in that part to slow down.
Yeah, you can't. It's like you can't hit the foot brake.
Yeah.
because you're gonna spin out.
Yeah,
so you have to kind of throw the car and let it kind of do its thing to slow down.
I love that.
It's
I love
sweet.
that kind of
Like settle into the line. It's gonna
Yeah, I just like drifting in general.
I love the kart track, man.
It's so much fun.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite track at ETown.
What if we all?
It's so bad.
That's all right. Me too.
Okay,
It's
good.
fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Would
I
you-
like the road course, but
Would you guys ever think about running like a comp on the?
Oh, it's
This
a good
is-
thing you bring that up.
Uh-oh.
November 4th, East Coast Drift School is hosting a comp.
we'll be there.
It's called the Casino Royale.
Oh,
Yo, that's sick.
fuck!
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Yep. I've only just told people word of mouth. I haven't posted anything about it yet.
Nope. Well,
Well,
this
here we go.
podcast is monumental as fuck right now.
That's
A lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah.
because you run the other events there too, right? Like
Gambler.
The Gambler.
Yeah,
So is that
which-
going to be part of that kind of, or
No,
separate?
it'll be separate only because of points and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's 235 class, and since the car track's so slow, we're getting away with no cages.
Come on, Carl. You're excited.
I'm in it. I'm so hard right now,
That's actually going to
dude.
be
that's-
really good.
I was going to ask.
I think
'cause
we got to talk about something too after this because we wanted to do something on the kart track really bad as well.
you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like early stages. I don't know if we want to debut that idea.
No,
to
we're not going to
Chris.
debut anything, but you
Not
know.
right now, but I mean, like even.
Well,
to
he's the
Chris.
one we're going to have to talk to. So
Yeah, but I would have polished up a presentation or some shit, something.
Showed me a whole sponsorship deck.
Damn it.
No,
No, but-
6 slides.
I-
This is why you need to have my event.
Because, well, okay, we watched and you got to see this firsthand, like D1, go there.
yeah,
So-
did you
we're-
see that?
Were you a part of that?
Because you
did
were
not.
super young.
I did not see that. But you know what's really funny? I found it randomly on Vimeo or YouTube or something.
That's where I showed it to Frankie.
And then my girlfriend's sister's in the crowd.
Oh my god,
And it zooms in on her face, and I'm like, whoa, is that Nicole?
that's so sick.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were younger than me. That was weird. I'm 28.
How old do you think I was?
I thought you were like my age.
Oh.
I don't know. Everybody I meet happens to be my age except for Frankie.
It's the crowd.
It's a crowd. Also,
Yeah.
you carry yourself well too. Like,
yeah,
took me a while to do this.
20. I don't know. Anyone under 30 is just they're 20 something. You know, you're all the same.
Such an old man. but so that's
how it
interesting.
is.
You didn't see it.
I didn't see it, no. I saw XDC, though, when XDC came to the track.
That was like my first event.
Really?
I think. Yeah, I didn't drive obviously, but I was there.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
about to be like,
No, no, no.
dude.
No. Yeah, what year was that? Was it 2010?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was in the front seat of my dad's truck at Tree Turn.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So you got a front row seat.
In the passenger seat, just watching all the cars go, and with the Honda Element going around the track, dude.
Did you
remember
like
that thing?
what the hell?
Well, when was that your first drift event you witnessed, or
Probably, yeah.
so? What were you thinking? Do you remember?
This is the coolest thing ever.
Okay, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
was kind of a turning
Hooked.
point.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't say I was hooked, but once my dad started, I
Yeah.
was hooked. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because they like brainwashed him too, didn't they? They like
Totally,
brought, yeah,
100%. They were just like, Here,
What?
here's a car.
yeah.
You
They're
know?
like, here, drive this.
Yeah, drive this one. If it breaks, you fix it.
yeah.
And like the first day he drove it, he pushed the clutch in, the clutch pedal fell off or something, and he had to fix it, and then he went back out. And yeah,
I don't know. It's amazing. I just love that story. How it was like, yeah, Matt and Tim went there. Asked you. I guess he was talking to your dad this whole time. Like, is that how they set it
It was
up?
Petty and Tony Angelo.
Okay, so they're
And
the
then
ones.
Chris Forsberg was filming the commercial for it in the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
Angelo, like the guy.
Motor
I
Trend
watch
and,
him on
Haggerty.
Haggerty.
Yeah.
That guy.
I knew that guy.
Yeah,
was
he used
a-
to drift at Englishtown.
Yeah.
I
but he-
fucking knew it. I was like, this guy's got to be from the East Coast somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he grew up in Philly.
Fuck yeah. Now that explains it. They took that one car over there. It was a big body car.
Oh, I still have it.
And you
It's at
guys were in the
track.
back
Oh, shit.
seat.
Yeah.
I watched
Me
that
and
video.
Jimmy Oaks were
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
back
like,
seat.
what the hell? And it didn't even look like you were close to each other. It looked like you were far back.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see this. I
It's
got to
a-
see this.
A Buick Electra.
I don't know
four-door,
anything.
I think it is. It had a 472 cubic inch V8.
Wait,
in
what
it.
were they doing at the track? Drifting it?
He bought it from Harlem or something, and he
Okay.
brought it down to do some like burnouts with it. He
They got
wanted
it
to put-
running or something.
Wanted to get it running, put nitrous on it, do
Yup.
some burnouts. It was cool.
This is why Carl wants nitrous.
Dude, no, I want it because, dude, I just can't lose. You're right. I can't lose you in the straight. In the corners and stuff, it'll keep up. But on the straightaway,
So you're gonna get it just for that?
yeah, just for the straightaway.
What are you gonna put in the IS?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah, we gotta get AJ to get it too.
dude, it's honestly stemmed from the
I'm kind
idea.
of scared to put nitrous on an SR, to be honest with you.
That's the thing is
Yeah.
what happens? I blow up a GE,
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
$700.
$700,
A new one in
slap
there.
it back in there.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like nitrous and a SR20 is like you're fucking gambling.
I've
I
heard of
wanted to-
people doing like a 75 shot and being okay.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Mint. I wanted it because of the purge. I was like,
Yeah, so Carl's he's
Sit
like
online.
We were in
I'm gonna
Cal-
get CO2
we're in
canisters for a
California.
purge.
Like, I'm gonna
no,
make
you're
a
not.
purge kit. And then Frankie's like, why wouldn't you just run nitrous? And then I'm like,
I was like, you got some old iron block Toyota engine. Just fucking crank that shit up.
yeah, because
the
it's
GE's got the little rods.
they're
Oh,
literally like,
that'll be all right.
the
I mean,
75 shot, yeah.
yeah.
Keep it at a
I wasn't
40 or
even
a
thinking
50
that
shot.
much. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking like
that thing would be fast as shit.
It's already fast.
It's
I was
fun.
driving my girlfriend's yesterday.
it's good.
Your girlfriend has an IS?
Yes, she does.
Fuck.
Yep.
She's got a
didn't she
FRS
have
too.
Didn't she have an FRS before?
Yes, and I traded it for a Jeep. Sorry, I did. I traded it for a Jeep.
Oh no.
Bobby McCarthy, SR20 Bobby has it, so
Yeah,
it's still in the family. It's actually still on Raceway property.
Okay.
But I bought this IS from a buddy of mine from North Carolina,
Okay.
and he was like, "Hey,
Ooh.
can you get the money together for Honda moves? I'll drive it up for you." I was like, "Deal,
Yeah.
done deal."
That's funny.
Yeah.
So what else was I gonna ask you? I don't know. I forgot, Carl.
I don't know. I'm thinking about like, I don't know. I feel like was there a pivotal moment where because you got to see the drifting scene evolve basically. Actually, you were probably a big part of that, to be honest. But like, was there like a year? Do you remember where like mad people? There was a bigger influx. I feel like that was probably. I feel like we were part of that influx too. Maybe the
like-
16 era, 17.
Yeah, 16,
When
17.
Instagram started fucking popping.
Yeah. Then people really started to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it became, I feel like, more accessible.
Yeah.
To like the normal person. But again, like we would go to those events all the time, and we'd be like, whoa,
Which event?
like Club Loose events.
Oh yeah.
And Chris is next to me. He says he's not going to talk, but I told you I was going to make you talk.
Yeah, you were gonna make me talk. Nah, I mean it was just like it was intimidating
Yeah.
Yeah.
at first, yeah, because we don't know anybody there, and it kind of seems like a little cliquey, but it's really not.
No.
It's like it's completely chill.
It seems like it. Definitely.
Yeah, and
That's-
everybody's super helpful in the pits.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
You can ask anybody for any tool, any part, and they're like, "I don't have this, but I know who does," or they'll say, "Here you go, no problem."
Yeah, I mean, we tried telling everybody that even thinks about drifting Club Loose, like, dude, it's like a good community,
Yeah.
especially for drifting.
Funnest track. Funnest 2 tracks. I like both of the tracks equally.
There's 3.
What's the third one?
The stadium, FD track.
Oh, I can't do that. That's scary. Okay,
Hey,
I forgot we were going to talk about the stadium too.
I won a gambler in the stadium with the NA IS 300. It's possible.
It looks scary as hell just
Oh, it
because there's
is.
no runoff.
In the finals, I stuffed my shit.
See, okay. See, not making a great argument here.
Well,
I just know like when I get giddy when I see Jake's car out there because
yeah.
I know what's in
Goat.
it. And he better be in here. Is he in here?
I hope he's in here.
I swear.
I know he works at FedEx. He's got weird hours. Like he gets off at like 11 o'clock at night, dude.
Oh, I bet he is getting off at 11 o'clock at night.
It's not what I meant, man.
God, I've never met Jake in person. Might have been one time with you. And,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
And
Maybe one day at the school we did.
love that dude, man. Love that dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, you did meet him.
One time I met Jake
Yeah, at a private day.
at a private day. Yeah. But like, okay, while Frankie's gone, I want to talk about the IS. Toyota is master race. This guy right here is proof. Okay, your setup wasn't a crazy setup.
No, it was
Textbook setup.
So basically, the biggest issue that I have with ISs is the roll center in the front. So as long as you can space out the knuckle and get the front lower control arms to have a little bit of downwards, it's great.
That
It's
is
a great car. When the second the control arms start to get a little bit more horizontal, car gets a little funky and a little bit unpredictable.
I think it's also really sensitive to alignments. Like I remember when I went to that private day with where I met Jake. I think
Yeah.
my car felt like crap, and I was like, "This is so weird," because I'm so used to drifting. Is like, put the foot down, and fucking let it come out. It just didn't want to, and then I got in alignment, and it was the easiest thing to drive.
Yeah, they're
So
great.
I feel like it's super sensitive to an alignment, maybe.
At Pro-Am last year, I threw my buddy Steve in the car afterwards. And I was like, dude, I'm telling you right now, you throw it into the corner, and that's it. That's all you got to do. It'll do the rest. Don't worry. And I had my radio on. He had my helmet on with his radio, so I was able to talk to him. And the whole time, he was so excited in the car. And I'm like, it's okay, Steve. Just throw it in, and then floor it. It'll do the rest. It'll do the rest for you.
I literally also forgot that you competed in that. Are you gonna continue to do that? Chase
I'm pretty much just East Coast. Gamblers for now. Like we are hosting an East 10 round, which is what I did last year, and it was super cool. And that's where I let my buddy Steve drive.
We were just talking about Toyotas without you.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad that you got that out of your
I
system.
know, isn't that?
I'm just getting warmed up, dude.
Oh, fuck. What are you guys talking about? Nerd shit?
Well, no, because
A little bit.
Front end suspension, weird.
A little bit.
FDF.
I completely forgot
Hey.
that there is a third track there, the stadium, and
Oh yeah.
I was just telling Chris how I'm scared because there's no runoff, and then he was telling me how he won a gambler in an NA. I guess.
Do you want to do that with your car?
No, I don't want.
Probably a good idea. He's gonna hit that wall.
I would. The problem is I would get too giddy, and then I would try to reach more and more and more.
I don't think I've ever
more.
drifted on that track, but I'm just like I feel like that's just like you're setting yourself up to crash into a wall.
So it's honestly really easy.
Yeah, it seems easy, but it seems like easy to fucking hit a wall.
Like, all right. It's easy to do the track, right? Because it is just a figure eight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where the outer zones are, they are hard. But it's not hard in a sense where it feels funny to like actually get in the zones. It's just like commitment.
And it's
that
also
makes it
hard. Like it's a rock.
Yeah, but you see, the walls usually win.
Yeah.
Your car doesn't.
This is gonna sound stupid because it's a figure eight, but I feel like the line is hard to figure out. Does that make any sense?
So if you're just gonna go and drive it, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But like if it's a commitment thing when you want to do like the gambler FD line,
Yeah.
and that's what the hard part is. It's really
Also,
difficult.
it is not a perfect like circle.
Yeah,
there-
the
one of-
top one is.
The top one is a circle.
Yeah, so me and my dad he stood in the center, and then I had a string, and then I spray painted the ground in a circle, going around.
Okay.
That's literally what I did. That's how we made it.
That's how the engineering was done.
Yeah. So you can actually still see the yellow paint markers on the drag strip, and that's where
I
we
think
stood.
that's an efficient way to
cool.
do that.
But entry, my dad was standing in the stands, like 6 or 7 rows up, with the string. I was holding the string, and I was painting through it,
Yeah.
and that's how we made it.
Is there another way to run that track? Because I remember at Bloodmasters Invitational, they were doing something from the parking lot on the other end.
Yeah. That was my dad's idea.
Okay.
So
Dude, I love him.
the regular
He's
the regular
awesome.
layout, it was me and Chris Forsberg and
Yeah.
Kevin from FD. The three of us came together, and I drew something. Chris had something to do. Kevin did
Yeah,
something, and then I did something else, and we went on for I don't know a couple days, and then we came up with that. And my dad was like, "Let's put this other little thing in the corner," and it turned out pretty sweet. BMI was dope.
That was
Yeah, you just have to have a section for people to drive through the parking lot at insane speeds.
Yeah, well, you just go along the fence
Yeah.
and you enter.
Oh, okay. The fence where the parking lot ends for.
And
Okay.
it's around the back of the food stand.
Yeah.
So you start down there behind the food stand and rip up behind the food stand and then into the
And you kind
stadium.
of come up the hill too,
A little bit,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as steep as what we
so cool.
thought we were gonna do.
Yeah.
I wanted a little.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, it
That
didn't
would be
turn
sick.
out. It almost
It's
was,
it's
but it's
not like timed perfectly either though. Like if you hit that jump, you'd be way too early.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it's still a cool idea. But yeah, watching Formula Drift there is pretty sick.
It's pretty cool.
I'd miss Wall, but that track is pretty sick.
I miss Wall because I miss being a fan.
Yeah.
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 I
wow.
loved going to a track
And just relaxing.
and just watching.
yeah.
Oh, I love doing that.
I wear, dude, FD. Like, I'm not spotting for Ricky this year because he's doing Gamblers and Grid Life and stuff and the Riverside events.
Uh-huh.
So I have one less hat to wear, but I was wearing
Yeah.
like 7-8 hats that whole weekend.
You're running around,
running around,
fucking
oh
doing
my God.
everything.
Yeah, I forgot about that spotting thing. So
Yeah.
you got to run the event kind of and do that.
Yeah, so I was basically FD's like, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what do we do about this?
Uh-oh, guy. And then I, was crewing for Ricky. And then I had
And then
to
you got
do-
all your friends. Yo, how do I get in? Like, all
Um,
that shit.
That's me.
Yes, they were. They were doing that.
Yep.
Yo, I'm here. What?
You're
Yo,
beat, dude. You're beat. Pay the $55 like everybody else.
Yo, I'm at the tree line on the west end of the place. Yo, come pick me up.
They won't let me park near the shop. To park with everybody
Dude.
else. I can't get over there.
Can we talk about the first FD event there and the parking situation? Holy fuck. That was the first one, right? Dude, yeah, people are calling me. They're like, yeah, we're here, but it's going to be a while. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, well, I'm on the road, and I think they want me to park on the track. I'm like, park on the track.
Double-edged sword
Yo,
there.
we filled the road course last year. Filled.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
filled.
yeah.
It was crazy,
I had to
dude.
pull someone out who got stuck.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Double-edged sword, okay. It was busy as hell. It's annoying for everybody, yeah, but that's
You
all-
guys just
that's
did
a-
not expect that many
That
people,
is just
right? Like,
wild.
That was crazy.
We
Like,
got-
that's a big event.
Well, the second year was bigger. 2,000 more people showed up 22 than 21.
2,000?
We got the statistics.
What was it? But what happened with the Adam LZ event? Because that was also one of the.
It was a big one. We were
Yeah.
just about 7, a little bit less.
Okay.
Like including all the drivers and stuff, we're just about 7.
What was the biggest one out of those?
This year's FD was 12.
Okay,
12.5. It was a lot.
that's crazy.
12,500 people
Yep.
Yeah.
to watch some skitty boys?
To watch some people do burnouts.
Yeah, but that doesn't even come close to our biggest event ever.
Oh, here it is.
Do you know what it is?
Grateful Dead concert.
There you go.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. What year was it?
It was 77.
77. What a year! I wasn't alive. All right, chill out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There was a Grateful Dead concert
Oh
there?
yeah, I don't know if it still is, but for a while it was the 3rd highest paid concert in world history.
You never seen the photos of that?
No.
Malcolm.
Dude.
Malcolm, hook us up.
Wait,
Dude.
that's cool as fuck.
Grateful Dead Raceway Park.
What the hell?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shut down like 3 towns. There was bus services like NJ Transit would quit and then go bus people back and forth so they can make money on the side.
And how long was the event? Was it a weekend?
I have no idea. I think it was one day.
That sounds
One
so
day.
fucking
I think
cool.
so,
I'm
yeah.
literally like
Wait till you see these photos.
my mouth
Dude.
was just like,
They're
like
gnarly.
because it sounds.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking.
Look at Malcolm's face. Malcolm's face when he saw the photo.
His jaw actually dropped.
Yeah. And,
Oh, yeah.
and once you figure out where you're looking at, you're like, oh shit. Let me see if I can bring it
What
up
the
over here.
fuck? I never knew that. See, this is amazing, and that doesn't even have to do with drifting. That's just like wild New Jersey history.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
It doesn't even have to do with. It's such a little blip in Raceway's history. It's like one day. out
Bro,
of
that's literally where the
50-something years.
fucking
Yeah. Look how many people.
That's my
holy
favorite
shit.
When you're looking at that, which picture are you guys looking at?
I'll send
No.
this. I'll send this one to them.
So Frankie, where you're looking right now,
Yeah.
that line there,
Hold on one second.
I think.
This.
Oh. This
No,
is,
they're
Oh, I know.
nematodes.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So that's looking.
Dog. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
like,
right.
what is this?
Oh,
What?
okay. That's Molders. That's a fishing preserve right
Okay.
there.
So you know where that is. Then.
Yeah. So basically, the left side of the picture is the motocross track, and then the stage is right to the right of the motocross track.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you got. So this was all cut down for the motocross.
No. That tree line's still there, but pretty much I would say the left third, I guess, is the motocross track.
Okay.
Like where the tree line is, that
Yeah,
third
yeah.
there.
What the fuck?
Dude,
Yeah.
That photo is crazy.
Yeah.
It looks like I just took my pencil and just like.
Basically, the bottom of the photo there. See where all those buildings are?
Yeah.
That the buildings right there. That's where Sneaky Pete's is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, perspective now. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's where like the.
Nothing was there yet.
Wow.
Oh fuck, man.
I think it's just wild that those are all people.
So this is still ETown, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so like up there is where my shop is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up to the right corner.
That is crazy.
Damn, dude.
I would have loved to be there. I wonder if my dad was there actually.
How many people were there?
107,000?
Oh my god. I'm just thinking about
all of New Jersey.
I'm just thinking about FDs
then,
at
yeah.
12,000, and we were like, yeah, it's packed.
Well,
And then
it
this was
was.
100,000 people.
Well, we used to have our diesel nationals, which would bring 25,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had way more land to use back then.
You know what I really regret? I didn't get to see any of those fucking crazy drag races down there.
Dude, I'm going at the end of the month.
Where?
I'm going to Charlotte, the Z-Max Dragway, to go see an entry race with Monica. I'm so stoked.
Can we come in the luggage or something?
Sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Me and Malcolm will fit.
Yeah. Dude,
problem.
I just what are those fucking Top Fuel dragsters?
Top Fuel
dude.
dragsters, Top Fuel funny cars.
I was so bummed
Funny
about that. I was
cars.
like, no, I forgot to see one race.
Yeah, but you know, there's Apple Valley. No, not Apple Valley. Maple Grove. Apple Valley's in California.
Yeah.
Maple Grove's 2 hours from here, not even. And that's.
I should probably go
NHRA
do
race.
that.
Yeah,
Let's do like a field trip.
you should.
2 hours away.
Not.
Perfect.
I don't think it even is that far.
Perfect bike ride
Yeah. Nah.
on my
I
red
would
Suzuki.
I would go on a Friday.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pick any of them, I'd go on a Friday.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit.
What
It's
man.
the most racing in the day. Is Friday.
What was it like on a Ratchet Friday? Remember those?
It took years off. Each one took years off my life.
I was a little on the younger side going to those, and man, I'm from North Jersey. We don't see that kind of stuff up there, and it was like, I remember the first one I went to. It was
First of all, this is North Jersey,
it was a lot.
but I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're a little bit norther.
I'm a little bit more northern.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing it, and it was like literally hot import. Like it looked like the video game. There's
Oh, it
people
was.
dancing
Dude,
like
it was
on
Need
top
for
of
Speed,
fucking.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
it was literally Need for Speed.
Yeah.
I feel like it was probably just the Edgewater meet on crack, that we used to go to.
And no, dude, there were go-go girls on
that was
like
the
a
Edgewater
light
meet.
up podium.
Oh, okay. So
That's
they
like the
had-
shit you see in Import Tuner magazine.
Damn.
Oh yeah, 100%.
These sound,
was awesome.
These sound pretty
Burnout
cool.
See,
contest,
it was
drag racing.
cool. That's why I'm bringing it up.
It was super cool for everyone there. Me.
That's why I'm
me,
asking for you
It
now.
was like someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Someone's
Yeah,
gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking because I never. It's not often we talk to somebody who's literally
Running the
responsible
show.
for
Yeah.
getting this thing going.
So are those over too now?
Yeah, they're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, man, that was that was over, and I feel like that was for the greater good.
I mean, dude, honestly,
Some of the things you
Now?
probably had to deal with
Yeah.
over there were probably.
Malcolm, you ever go to one of those?
you never been to a Ratchet Friday?
Because you're.
Yes, you have.
Maybe.
Oh, so you
Maybe one.
You look like you've been to one because you were laughing. I was like,
one.
you've been to one?
No, it's just funny how he said it.
Oh, because I don't think I feel like I might. Did they do drag racing at the same time?
Yeah.
Maybe I've been to one.
In
Yeah.
2017.
That
it
was
would've
the whole thing. Is like, yeah.
I think I've been.
been. And
to
we
one.
had like 2 in 18, and then we're like, it's done.
Okay.
People are getting too rowdy.
16.
Who was like throwing that event?
1320 was.
Oh,
Yeah.
no wonder it was crazy.
There was that was like
fucking
my
huge.
first automotive event ever.
Yeah.
Like I got to see Raceway Park, and I was like, "What the hell? There's a racetrack in New Jersey."
This is
Like-
the Wild West. We have no rules. Oh God.
I'm telling you, like I didn't really grow up in a place. My dad likes cars and stuff. That's where it came from. But like, it wasn't like oh, let's go here. Like
You know what I noticed? Once
What?
they stopped doing those events at Raceway Park, the takeovers took over.
they needed a place to
You
go.
started it. No, I'm kidding.
It's all the skid racers' fault. It's
Yeah.
them damn skid racers.
God damn it.
No, but yeah, takeovers are.
I think if we did it today, it would turn into one.
Yeah, no, it would.
Yeah.
100%.
There would be somebody in that little side lot.
Because it
fucking-
wasn't Ratchet Friday like a takeover in a way?
Not really,
It
dude.
was an
it was
organized takeover for sure.
it was like
Okay.
a lot of the people who were doing it on the streets. I feel like
Like
come to a track.
towards the end of the days, they were drag racing down the lanes of
Yeah.
the car show.
Aw.
That's when I was like, it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
It's not worth it because someone's gonna get fucking smacked by a car.
Yeah.
And then that's like, I don't even know what you have to do.
No, think about that. That was a really cool thing to do. It was fun.
Oh yeah,
It was
no,
sick.
100%.
And then it has to get ruined because people are fucking doing dickheadery.
Yeah.
It happens. You know, you can't have a good thing forever.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. And like no
unless
matter
it's a Toyota,
no matter
There
how
you
much
go.
you preach
Yeah.
it,
forever.
Unless
Okay.
it's a Toyota.
all right,
Forever.
forever.
Jay-Z God motor.
Yeah, I don't know. No matter how much we preach it, I feel like it won't change. But I guess you still should preach. Like, don't be a dick at car events.
Well, I feel like, did you have an inspiration growing up, like to keep this drive going? I guess. I mean, aside from your awesome family.
My dad, pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Looked up to him a lot. Forsberg, of course. Matt Petty, Tim, John's Red, everybody there at the track was just. I looked up to them and I wanted to do what they did.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like that's what's missing
I mean,
in
he's
these
kind of
takeover kids' lives.
Yeah, for sure. You're
Like-
kind of doing that now, though, with East Coast Drift School. It's like on a smaller scale.
Trying.
More-
You're honestly
more
probably
personal.
the inspiration for like a bunch of other people.
Oh
That's
yeah,
weird.
that's
Weird to think about. That's really weird to think about.
well, you're definitely the guy to go to for drifting.
Frankie's my
So.
inspiration.
Okay, now this is getting weird.
Chris, I have a question.
Yes, Chris.
All right, so let's say you have an appointment, right? You meet the guy, relatively stout car, never drifted before, never did a donut. What's the first step?
Donut.
Like how does it what is your
So it depends on the car, right? Like if he comes with a like a 350Z with a viscous in it and not a welded, I'd be like, we're gonna start with a corner, because those LSDs don't, they can't handle it. You know, they can't handle it. But so we'll start maybe on the kart track with one corner instead of doing figure eights or donuts, just because really really tight corners, some LSDs don't like it. They'll just get real angry at you, and it'll end up doing more harm than good.
What happens? Like it just stops locking? And
Yeah, it'll just do a one wheel peel. That's all.
Okay.
The inside wheel usually is the one that goes, and
Yeah.
then you're kind of fighting for no point.
That's
You know,
so
no
weird.
reason. Yeah.
So it's almost like you're putting too much load on it, I guess. and
yeah,
it
the
doesn't
wider
like
is
it?
definitely easier
Yeah.
on
okay.
the diff.
Wow, that's weird.
It's something I didn't think about.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I never would have guessed.
And then you're probably witnessing it in front of you. And you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh, okay,
for
now I see
sure.
what's going on. So you probably learned a lot too while doing this.
oh yeah.
I was gonna
Especially-
say you probably know a lot about a bunch of different cars because you get to see them all go through
Yeah.
and try to drift.
Like, you want to know the car that is blowing up the most at my school?
Yeah, actually.
Hell
And
yes,
don't tell me
actually.
it's an SR20.
No, it's not. I have not had an SR blow up at the school.
Of course you didn't, because that's God's motor, right?
Yeah. All right.
It's
All
FA20s.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry, Dave.
Wow.
I've probably had 4 or 5 of them blow up at my school.
Oh my God.
And then
dude.
next up is going to be a big one. It's a real hit to some people. It's LSs.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
What?
Yep. I've had 2 or 3 of them blow up at the school.
What do you mean, partner? That's the best engine ever made.
Push rods for life.
Bow tie or die.
Hey, I don't know about
I
any.
like LSs. I do. Will
I
I,
like-
own one? I like turbos too much.
God, dude. First engine Subaru expected. Second engine Chevy LS
Yep.
not expected.
Yep.
I
And then
was
after that
not.
is turbo BMW motors.
Pieces of shit.
Hey, yo.
Hey, oh, wait,
That's
oh,
a
wait,
lot of
oh.
your friends out there, dude.
Well, get a Nissan.
I mean, like, the FA thing. I
Yeah.
didn't.
I thought
had
they were
4
better
or
engines.
5.
You know
Me
what?
too.
It's probably the fucking oiling system. Just oil just fucking hanging out on the left side of the fucking.
Whoa.
Yeah. whoa. And then
Baffled
just
oil
banging
pan.
off limiter.
I think it's because those kids who have them just don't put oil in their
Well,
car.
that was my theory too.
Different problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, my theory was with the Subarus. I was like, you guys just aren't checking your oil.
Hey, I've been there. I blew up my IS
I was
because
gonna say-
didn't have any oil in it.
Well,
All right, hold on. Taking
Check-
notes. Taking notes.
pull over if you're driving right now. Pull over, check your oil. No, but really, like I thought that for a while, and then we did a Subaru engine here for a friend of ours. Got a brand new block from Subaru, like short block, built everything, like it's all assembled already. Put the heads on it. Drove the car. How long was it? 2 years. 2 years. He had like I guess you would call it a stage 2 dyno tune. So
Yeah.
basically just bolt-ons. Rod knock. 2 years.
Yeah.
Checks his
God damn
oil
it.
religiously. And really, I mean,
Sorry, Subaru.
I wouldn't
people.
say he beats on his car, but he drives his car. But I wouldn't say he beats on
I
it.
have a buddy who would just throw motors in his car just to go down the drag strip and
Yeah.
would never tune them.
Do you remember what Nick said about that generation STI? From 12 to 14.
Oh, he was saying something about
the casings weren't machined together.
Yeah, but the problem was, Brian's like, we just bought that engine 2 years ago. So when he said that, I was like, no, not really, because I was like, because he was saying they got better, but I was like, well, they're still selling you blocks that are
Well, did you check the date?
Did you check the date on the package?
Did
What do you check?
Did you check the expiration date?
I'm serious. Maybe it was like an older one, old stuff.
I don't think they would sell.
They
I mean,
didn't have the block together. Like, is it like?
So you know how
rods?
like on that block,
You have a left side and a right side.
It's
Yeah.
two halves, two casings. They're not machined together
yeah, he's saying
I
they're
see.
grabbing them and just like throwing them together.
Yeah. I wasn't
from factory.
for a split second. I was like, are you doing it like when you break a rod end, like
Oh,
snap
yeah,
a rod
yeah,
end
yeah.
or something to
I
make
mean,
it
I
fit
think
perfect?
that's how they are supposed to do it with the cases.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I
mean-
mean, I don't know how they're doing it, but it's supposed to be probably forged or whatever it is together and then cut or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
A lot of whatever's there. Don't take this.
I'm
I'm
not
not
following
Bible.
whatsoever.
But yeah, that's what he was saying. I don't know. I mean, they have piston problems. They break ring lands all the time. Like,
I think they're great cars, though.
I love them, but like,
I know you do. You have a soft. Frankie
Yeah.
has a soft spot for him,
I love
and I think it's
Subarus.
because it looks like.
it's because I don't have one, so I don't. Have to
No.
deal with it.
I think it's generally because the form factor is all there for me. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
long nose, short butt.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you're
oh,
Not
damn.
like that.
Oh, damn.
all
Not like that.
Sorry.
Take it easy.
That's like Jeeps for me. I love them until I got one.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. That's me too. I like Jeeps.
What's the
don't have
wable
one.
thing? Why do the wheels look
wobble?
like they're about to
he's
fall
saying
off
death-
sometimes?
what, death wobble?
Stuff's loose. Tighten your shit, dude.
So that's not a normal thing.
I mean, there's definitely times where all your shit's tight and it still does it. It could be alignment. You could have a loose ball joint. You could have a loose wheel bearing. You could
What?
Your steering stabilizer could be bad. Like
Yeah.
there's so much.
I only drove a Jeep one time, and we were in like the Bahamas or some shit. And maybe it's just cause that one.
Oh no.
But
they're
they
rental?
all of the Jeeps were doing it.
Rentals.
Yeah.
Nah, that's just because it's a rental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
Good.
total.
I think it's probably because they run them bitches into the ground.
I mean, if I was in the Bahamas and someone rented me a Jeep,
It was like a
I'd be
little.
getting lost
It was
somewhere
like
on the thing.
an excursion thing. Like we needed them to literally get around the island. Like
I'd be
It's
off
weird.
road.
So I took Jake and a couple of our friends
Oh,
to
God.
the
I saw that.
Caribbean.
I saw
and
that.
The island is just a mountain. So
Yeah.
we have rental Jeeps going up and down this mountain, and in drive they don't go up the hills. You have to put it in like the Jeep's slapstick mode.
Oh,
and
okay.
first second,
What the fuck?
the whole way around.
Are
the
they
island.
were they new?
The ones we had were JKs, so that's anywhere from like 06 or 07
Oh.
till like 17 or so.
what the
Damn,
hell is a
man.
slapstick mode? Is that like Tiptronic or some shit?
type shit.
Well, when you look at like a Jeep shifter at the like below drive, there's that plus minus.
Yeah.
That.
That's kind of sad that it couldn't make it up.
No. They were
Jesus
Pete.
Christ.
They survived like 3 hurricanes. Yeah.
Did Bobby get you into off roading?
Oh yeah. It was
Okay.
Bobby for
Yeah.
sure.
Look, man, I love that stuff. Don't
Oh yeah, we're going off roading actually.
Are
Chris.
you?
on Sunday. Do you want to come? Boys' Day.
Ooh.
What are you
It's
doing on
we call
Sunday?
it Boys'
What
Day.
am I doing on Sunday? I don't know.
We call it
Well,
Boys'
now I
Day.
know.
I gotta talk to the boss first.
I'm
I gotta
buying a
talk
big-
to the
yeah, yeah.
boss.
Buying a big sack of wieners, case of
Okay.
beer.
Getting some brats.
Yeah.
Got okay. It's a little crowd on there too,
Big brat guy.
and then literally we're just gonna go fuck around somewhere.
What are
Yeah.
you gonna go? Like
South-
FRO or something?
South Jersey somewhere. I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
careful! Don't say it on the internet. We're
Yeah.
not going to Wharton. No,
We're
no.
not. Allegedly, that was
We're going
where
to
we
the-
were going to go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We're going to the off-roading parks in PA.
Roush.
Yeah.
We're going to Roush.
Roush.
Is Paramount Park still a thing? Is it Paramount?
What the hell is that?
Paragon.
Paragon?
Is that a thing still?
Might be. I'm still new to this. I don't know.
I off-roaded when I was like, well, I quadded when I was like 14 there.
I think it's the whole. I personally enjoy it, and I know Malcolm and Chris enjoy it too because it's like it's just the camaraderie of it. Like
Oh, it's so much fun.
it's like when
I'm stuck,
dads-
boys. Get me out.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like when dads find any excuse to put their car in a 4-wheel drive. That's me now.
That's been you, especially
know.
with the denim. That's
Yes,
you,
sir.
man. Yep.
I love you. You love when I.
Yeah, you look like Jay Leno. I like it. It
Yeah.
looks nice.
That's fucked up.
His pants aren't blue enough, though.
I know.
Yeah.
You're not
I
light
know.
enough.
Did you dress in all denim that in California that day, or
Yeah.
was I imagining that?
No, that's weird that you remember that, but yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he was like Jay Leno'd out, and we were driving on the.
Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah.
I was doing a review on a CRV.
It was perfect.
You're doing a review on a CRV.
We really
What
missed
a
that
car.
opportunity.
That was goddamn-
I swear, every time I have a problem with a car in front of me, it's a CRV.
I have every time I'm in a car and I have a problem, it's a CRV, and it was only that one.
No, you literally. It was the most cherry vehicle ever.
Oh my
Frankie's
God.
just so
No,
mad.
he really did find like the last brand new CRV.
It was brand new, dude. It had 57. I think we're the ones who took it
50,000
over
miles.
60K. I
Yeah.
think it was like at 59.
What was it, a Turo or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guys basically said like, yeah, the previous owner kept it in a garage for way too long.
Bernice.
And I was like, on the car, there's stickers that, you know, it says like Bernice's Wagon or something, radio flyer. And then on the side window, it says, in loving memory of Bernice.
Oh,
And I was like, oh,
oh.
okay.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bernice. But
Rest in peace.
she had a nice whip.
She did. That thing was sweet. That thing was sweet. Radio flyer for sure.
Speaking of Turos,
Uh-oh.
I rented a new Supra when I'm going to North Carolina
See,
next month.
that's what you're supposed to do, Carl.
That would have held.
See,
I
that's
would
what
have.
you're supposed to do.
I would have. Okay, but I thought of it. I was like, what if we have to carry people? What if we're going to the pod and we got to get a little bit of dirt? Like, what about driving into Apple Valley?
Well, we didn't carry
What
anyone.
about-
It was me and him the whole fucking
What about the luggage?
Throw it in the boot.
The boot of a Supra is very small.
It is very small.
Okay.
I thought of that because I wanted to rent a Miata. They were cheap.
Dude.
They were cheap. I was just trying to piss Frankie off, realistically.
Yeah,
He
that
said-
Miata would have...
He said no Miatas or no convertibles. So
Yeah.
then what was I looking for?
Convertibles.
I was looking for a convertible Beetle.
Okay, that would have been funny. That would have been funny.
But
My cousin has one. I've driven one
but
before.
I personally didn't want to be in that.
Yeah.
Me. And I was like,
See, I would have loved it.
No, you wouldn't have.
Just, dude, sign me up for that Beetle.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Nazi sled. Sign me up for that thing.
That's fucked.
That's what that thing is, dude. Sorry to fucking upset everyone. That's what that car is.
Jesus.
Hey,
I
man.
mean, when you look back at the timelines, it lines up.
That was the car of the people.
Oh
That
God.
was it.
Frankie's
Talk
usually
to your
the
boy.
one.
Talk to your boy Adolf. I don't make the rules.
Frankie's the one
I don't make
who's
the rules.
literally here telling me all the time not to say dumb shit.
This is America. We can say things like that. You can't say other things. All right. It's not. We're not in Germany.
Great.
Frankie gets canceled 2023.
Yeah. We've been trying, but we've been pretty lucky so
We
far.
have not been trying. We've been doing the opposite.
Oh,
we
you
had
have-
Tom on
you
here,
haven't been
and
trying.
we had good
No.
conversation with Tom.
Tom's like, I'm gonna get you guys canceled. The second the camera goes on, quiet.
Dude,
Just very polite.
I cursed before, and I was like, oh no.
No. You
Oh,
can
no.
curse. Whatever you want to do. Well, I mean, that's on you, obviously.
Well, he cursed, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Carl, you cursed. Oh,
we
God.
never really like laid down the rules. I kind of just figured for these we just also this is a casual podcast. If you have to go to the bathroom, please go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
keep that in
We
mind,
have
too.
people
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, God.
They'll
Yeah,
be rocking.
yeah,
and
oh
shit.
yeah,
worry,
no,
guys.
definitely inspirations. Yep. And I'm like, dude, please, I want you to just be
Well,
comfortable.
I mean, I would be fucking nervous too if I was coming somewhere that like I didn't know the situation.
I think that this is because realistically, we see each other at the track and stuff. I say hello, you know, tickle you a little bit, but then like that's it. And
Well,
like
once
this is the
there's-
most conversation I have with a lot of the people that we have on here.
Once there's mics in front of people, sometimes they get like really nervous.
I get nervous all the time. Feel my hands.
See, I don't get nervous enough. That's my problem. Because I'll just be
Clearly.
saying dumb shit. Yeah, and I'm like, no one's ever gonna listen to this shit. And then you go look and you're like, oh, we got 300 downloads.
We have people listening. To
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's kind of cool. Thank you guys so much for listening. By the way, I'm going to take a second there to thank everybody.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Please leave us
wanna-
a review.
I know you always ask this because we always have business owners on here. Because when you mix business and pleasure, it's kind of hard to distinguish that line, and you kind of end up maybe
Yeah.
getting tired of it and like losing that. Do you feel that at all?
Yeah,
Because
are
now
you
you've
sick
been
of
doing this
drifting
for
yet?
you've been doing this for a few years
Not yet.
now.
Not yet.
Like,
I definitely know what the feeling is.
oh, okay.
Like with my dark side phase when I was in the 46, I felt it.
Yeah,
I was burnt, dude.
That
I
was not just a
burnt with that
plain
car.
46 because the power plant was interesting.
It's so weird.
what was it, Jay Z?
No, hell no.
It
Wait,
was,
what?
It was worse.
No,
What is
tell
it?
him.
and
Tell
I
him.
really mean it.
Tell him.
No,
This is E46.
All right, so
Keep guessing, I guess.
I don't know. Think of a truck.
Oh, wait a minute.
You remember
you
it?
put some
Ford
fucking
F-150 truck.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Wait a minute. Where did this car go?
Eco
I
boost,
have it.
baby.
It's sad, alone, and collecting dust.
Oh, okay. So you still have it.
I still have it.
I remember this whole thing. Yeah, where you were like putting this. What was it? Eco Boost engine?
yeah.
Is it a
3.5.
4-cylinder?
It was 6-cylinder. It's a V6 3.5.
Okay. Well, there's your problem right there. It's a V6.
Yeah,
Just gotta throw it out.
Honestly,
That's
the
honestly.
it was really just the packaging. If it
I
was
don't-
if it was
yeah.
an inline 6,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not a V6 fan, dude. To be honest with you. Like,
But that
it's-
was just when I saw that, I was like, well, that's
I
different.
mean, it's crazy. Yeah, that's cool.
it drove fantastic. It's just all the Ford parts kept break it.
Oh.
It's that thing.
Yeah.
Found on road dead. Yeah.
Sorry, Ford people, but I'm just talking on my own experience.
But you were able to make it work.
For a couple events, and then I blew my 4th turbo, and I said, I'm done.
Wow. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So what does it need right now in its current state?
Manifolds
A
and
new
turbos.
engine.
Well, yes, honestly, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Fuck that, dude. If you're gonna keep replacing turbos, like,
I
bye.
have 2 GT2871s.
So you're thinking just
Well, that's what the plan was, and then it was way less work to make my IS like
Fun.
10 times better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way less work.
yeah,
So I've just been doing that.
yeah. That seems like a kind of a long-term project type deal.
And
Yeah.
mind you, you compete with this IS
It's best chassis.
against some pretty fucking fast cars.
yeah, I haven't really been keeping up on that. Like, what's the craziest car you went against where you beat them?
There was 2 that I don't know. No, 3. I don't know if I can pick. So of ones that I won.
Yeah, yeah.
So a guy named Connor O'Sullivan rented the Clutch Kickers Corvette,
Okay.
and we went 1 for 1.
And you have
that
a
weekend.
stock engine in your IS?
It was a rods and piston motor, a stock head,
So
and then a G3770.
okay, so it's a turbo stock engine.
Yeah, it had GT rods, GT pistons.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The eBay special.
Yeah, you were
baby.
telling me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because once I found that out, I was like, "What?"
Just went on eBay.
That's it.
Got rods and pistons, and there you go.
Sent them
In she
Wow.
goes.
Okay.
fast as fuck.
Oh yeah.
No,
So
Frankie, we're not doing that.
And then Tyler Barry's another driver. He's got a 416 cubic inch fucking
Yeah.
LS E36 thing. Was nuts. Actually, he beat me.
Okay.
In the finals of
But it was
round
close.
3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought
Yeah,
your
he
engine
beat
was
me.
stock, so this changes things a little bit. How much power does it make?
It did make 480.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that car's.
Now it's gonna have billet mains, rods, real pistons in it, built head, cams.
Where are you with that whole project?
Waiting on the billet mains, and then it's going to the builder.
Okay.
Head's done. It's at the machine shop getting decked, and then it's coming back.
Who builds the engine? Your engine.
Ryan Machine in Aberdeen, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like to ask because it's good to know machine
Yeah.
shops.
Thanks.
Because we use JP, but he's in Connecticut, so if I need something
He's
quick,
good.
I'm
He's
like-
real good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan's 10 minutes away from my house.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tom was telling us about something, but the problem is Tom told me, so it's like I can't really.
I don't want to go to where Tom's getting his engines
Yeah,
built.
like I
No,
can't. I can't. Like I just can't do it.
that would scare
Oh,
me.
God.
I'm just kidding. It's
I'm
probably
not.
just Tom's luck, dude. Yeah.
You know, you speaking from experience. Bad
Yeah.
luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where you got it and you
Look,
can't.
man, this year's looking up on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right. Not gonna fucking. Nope. This whatever this is.
Yeah,
It's got some wood in it.
there's
I think.
wood material in
There's
there.
sawdust, which I guess
MDF.
is wood.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What is this? MDF.
I have no idea.
I don't know what
dude.
the word is, but
You should have saw
Particle board.
the.
Isn't that just glued together sawdust? Yeah.
You should have saw the wood in the back seat of the Evo 2 we have here.
Evo. Oh, is that what that is over there?
Yeah.
That thing's sweet.
what do you
So-
mean the wood?
So we open up the spare tire area, and it's how there's like usually like composite that like holds that
Yeah.
shit's got like walnut in there.
Really?
Like,
Oh,
covering
nice.
the spare tire.
To fit one of the cheapo bumpers my dad bought,
Yeah.
he uses wood to space it out from his fender to his bumper, so it actually fits right.
Hey man, they built planes like that. All right?
Why
So
wouldn't
it's
I?
fine.
Why would I not do that? I have way more access to wood than metal.
Yeah.
You just created a monster. So
What the fuck? You would catch me with my wooden bash bar.
Carl, cover your ears.
yeah, what happened, Carl? I don't know. I put my bash bar on. Take the bumper off. It's just wood. Fuck,
Dude, I
Got
love
a splinter through your radiator, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like, first of all, Frankie, I feel like out of anybody here, you would enjoy woodworking the best. You would
don't
build
know,
a fucking
man.
weird
No.
turn of the
really
I
century,
can see you being a
turn of the
furniture
century
maker.
chair.
I get what you're saying, but like,
It's like all about like just fucking.
I mean, I don't hate doing body work on my own car. Don't call us. Like that's fun, but I would never want to work with wood. I mean, I've tried it sometimes. But
It's
I'm just
fun,
like,
man.
I like pulling cars. That's fun.
Well, like pulling
the frame.
crazy damage out of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fun. That's real fun.
Interesting.
What do you tie them to usually?
My Jeep.
It works. It works.
Dude, I remember. I don't know if it was my car or someone's car. But we had it on my front lawn. Tied that shit to a tree. Used Miyagi's minivan on the other end of it, and just fucking like yanked the front end straight. It's a Nissan, so it's like Play-Doh. But
No, I used my IS
it,
to.
it was Jake's 13. That's what I.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
last one we pulled. We tied it to a post in my shop, like one of the
The beams?
one of the-
Yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
main beams.
Yeah, one of the. It's a pole barn. So the
careful
pole
while
on the
doing this,
wall,
people.
and then
Allegedly.
my Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine you just pulled a little too hard and.
I had bought a I bought a
Oh, no.
friend's like totaled Subaru a couple years ago, and like in order for me to like harvest the parts from it,
Yeah.
I needed to pull the front end. She hit a pole smack dead in the middle.
Oh God.
Mind you, I just fixed the car like a week before. Like I finally got it hitting a boost fully. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I
But-
was gonna
but-
say, did you work on the brakes?
Smacked the pole clean, so then I had to pull it. So I was like, fuck, I don't have a car. Oh wait, yes I do. Here's the IS. Strap.
And it worked.
Like a couple. It took a couple.
Yeah.
Couple. But that's like a Subaru rad support. It's like nothing. It's like
Yeah, the only
thin.
cars that are really overbuilt are Toyotas, man.
Yes, sir, because it's meant to last.
Yeah,
Meant to
they're
last.
pretty crazy.
I actually just cut the whole front end off of mine.
Really?
God.
Oh yeah.
Up to front. Here we go.
I did. It's already. Don't worry, it's done.
All right.
Tube front is done.
Yep.
It's
I'm over here just
everything
struggling.
else.
Every time Chris comes here, I try to like bring him more to the OEM side, and he pulls away.
I have a shell. I have an IS shell.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay low power. I need a party car.
We'll see.
I
need
love that.
A party car, dude.
Yay!
I need a party car.
So
That's
we can
not
still
like crazy.
play.
I don't want to steal Monica's IS every time I want to drive.
Isn't it? But okay, what's done to Monica's IS?
Angle coilovers.
But normal.
Rear arms.
It's got full interior.
full interior. Yeah, it's got.
Isn't it a great
It's got
car?
a Thrash racing seat in it.
Oh hell yeah.
All right.
That's the one
Yep.
that I bought from you.
Yeah.
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 All right.
He
Nice.
was like, I need a gift for Monica. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's just gonna be 8 months. No, it wasn't that long, but it was.
No, I wanted it for her birthday, which is November, and we got it maybe the day before her birthday.
That's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, I need some of that luck.
yeah.
God
I
damn.
texted Frankie. I said, "Which one should I order?" Wait, what's the smallest one? I'll
Yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Right,
Yeah.
because they come in. Oh, damn, I'm used to buying bucket seats because they're on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that looks like that'll fit me. Hey man,
you-
how much do you weigh?
Did you sit in that seat?
Oh yeah, I was driving
What
the
do
car
you?
yesterday.
How do you feel about the width? Like, it's a little bigger than you thought.
I'm a little squished.
Okay. I'd rather it be that way because I thought when I sat in them, I was like, these are kind of wider than Brides, and I don't know if I like it. But
Yeah.
that's why when people ask like, oh, what size should I get? I'm like, dude, honestly, like, if you think a Bride is like slightly tight, just get the regular Thrash. Should be fine. Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But a question I had for you was, what are some of the? Because I could only imagine. What are some of the crazy setups in a bad way that come to East Coast Drift School? You don't have to name names or anything, but
No, I prefer not to name names.
I thought you were gonna say I prefer to name them.
No,
Honestly,
not to.
Usually the swaps are always pretty cool, right? Like sometimes you have some janky stuff happening, and I'm like,
Yeah, like some crazy shit where you're like, dude, you can't drive this shit right now.
There's a couple of dudes where I was like, just like something simple like an LS 240, and I was like, that doesn't pass tech. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you do have to kind of like tech inspect them.
yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. Yeah. But
So-
like most of the ratchet stuff is all like stocky 36s. Yeah.
Actually, we can agree with that. I've seen some
Yeah.
pretty bad ones here.
Oh yeah, they're normally the ones that are
Yeah.
real. Like, do I really pass them?
Yeah. And it's probably a hard spot to be in for you because you're like, well, these guys just drove all the way up here. But at the end of the day, it's like it's their fault. If
I
they-
mean,
And you're
Yeah.
responsible.
Like
there.
I send them the
Yeah.
tech list. Like
Yeah.
it's the same as Club Loose. They send everyone the tech list. You know, anyway, they.
We got a video on that. Make sure to check it out if you haven't already.
yeah.
There you go.
It'd probably be similar for East Coast Drift School.
I use the same tech stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be kind of rough to like. Yeah, I just came up from Delaware. Yeah,
I mean-
dude, your battery's flinging, like
You're
flying
not,
around your
you're
trunk.
not just frolicking through a bed of flowers here.
Oh.
You're drifting a
Yeah.
I
car.
got one.
Okay,
I got one.
here it
All
is.
right. So it wasn't a swap. It was a turboed Solstice, and the girl who brought
Solstice?
it. Yeah. The girl who brought it forgot her oil cap on top of the valve cover.
Where'd she come from?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
I thought it
remember.
was gonna be like, yeah, from PA.
Probably.
God damn.
Yeah, she forgot her valve cap. And I'm like, I can't let you drive. I
Yeah,
can't.
just oil spewing everywhere.
Yeah. It was going over the windshield and stuff. There was oil all over her windshield from her getting there. She was like, it's smoking a little bit. I don't know why. I'm like, oh my God.
Turbo Solstice. Isn't
Yeah.
that what Turek drove for a minute?
Yeah, and Steve Angerman did too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
I'm
was
trying
cool.
to think of what the Solstice looks like. It's not the. It's the same thing as a sky.
It's an accident.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
a Sky.
it is.
It's the little.
Wait, I used to
convertible.
like that because the Sky I didn't like.
There you go, American Miata.
Here comes Carl. I used to like that.
I didn't like the Sky because it looked weird because of the
Wait,
grill.
so it is the Sky?
The
They're the same, yeah.
Solstice. The Solstice had a better front.
So, fun fact about them: I'm pretty sure they don't have subframes.
Oh,
Okay,
God. Here
that's
we
already
go.
a big no-no.
What? Like, how does this? What?
So all your little mounts for all your arms and
Are
stuff
on
are
the-
just on the frame.
So if you crash it, that's a wrap.
That's how they total. Yeah, oh yeah, they
That's
total
done.
them. Yep. Oh yeah.
Doesn't sound like
you
a
said
good drift
you
car.
said Saturn produced. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, now that I'm thinking
You
about
know,
it,
Federico's Ferrari is like that too.
that's a pro driver, right?
Yeah.
Shows how much I know. Yeah,
The big yellow one.
The Ferrari's
the
like that?
massive yellow.
yeah. That's
because
because this is why. Because when Ferrari, like, oh, you crashed our car, good, put it in the garbage. We don't want you to try to fix it. That's probably the situation with Ferrari.
probably was
Right?
Yeah.
That's where I
Yeah.
come in. I'm like, let me grab
Yeah,
that.
buy another one.
Let me get that out the dumpster. Right. I could get some.
I could see that though, because they don't want. They're very specific with their car.
They are very.
I
Specific.
wonder if he had to get permission to drift that.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Maybe he doesn't.
Or he bought it himself.
He bought it himself.
Maybe.
No, but
fully-
I'm pretty sure they still go out of their way to talk to you, and they're like, Oh,
No.
Malcolm could do the voice better than me, but like,
It's all right. All you gotta do is talk with the hands. It's fine.
yeah. You can't be drifting this car.
There you go.
Like, just talk with your hands a lot. No, but they go out of their way. Like if someone paints their Ferrari purple, you'll get a phone call. They'll be like, "What the fuck?"
How
are
do you
doing?"
know? You don't have a Ferrari.
The mob comes after you. I've seen it,
It's Italians, dude. It's
Yeah.
like what I am.
and I support them for that.
I don't think it's all Ferraris.
You think it's Lambo too?
No.
I just know
I'm
Ferrari's.
saying
done
I don't
this.
think it's all Ferraris. I think it depends on the year and the
like
price, the price
specific
bracket.
one.
Yeah, like
So
for
you're
example,
saying like a California they don't
like-
care about?
like a Testarossa, like that's so old.
Yeah.
But like if you're like anybody that owns like an F40, you don't own it. You're renting it.
What?
Ferrari still owns it.
what?
Is this real life?
Yes.
What?
Oh, okay. Then that might.
Elaborate,
be
Like
some
Elaborate.
all
bullshit.
these high end Ferraris, you never own it. You're just renting it from Ferrari.
Malcolm's
You're not-
Malcolm's
you're not-
questioning
you're
this.
not-
Is this
allowed
like a GM Financial? What I did with my truck?
No, I'm serious.
But like even worse probably because it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's yours, but it's not. But it's yours.
Don't worry, guys. We have our own bank. It's the
Yeah.
only place you're getting approved from.
Yeah, it's yours. Just don't paint it ever.
Yeah.
That's interesting as hell. I did not know that.
The mob will come after you, dude. I'm telling you. There's weird shit involved with Ferrari.
Look, man,
Lambo's like, fuck it, paint it green.
I
don't
only
give a
want
fuck.
one Ferrari.
Oh, I had a a Lamborghini last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you had one?
Yeah, at the
Like,
school.
oh, I think. Wait, whoa, back up. What?
Wait,
dude.
what? I think Frankie thinks that you bought.
I thought you
No,
bought a
no,
Lambo.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no, no.
why
I
aren't
was
why aren't you driving that here?
seems kind of
No.
out of character.
Yeah. No, I had one come to the school. It was kind of sweet. It
Wait, what did
drove
they do?
Mid-engine?
fantastic. Mid-engined. It was
All-wheel drive.
No, it was a rear-wheel drive
Okay,
one.
good.
I couldn't tell you what it was.
Yeah.
It was some type of Huracan, I think.
Yeah.
That was rear-wheel drive, and it came like that. It was the only one to ever come like that.
He made sure you knew that.
Because he said, I'm going to bring my Lambo. And I went, are you sure about that?
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, don't worry, it's rear-wheel drive. I go, okay, let's go.
How'd he do?
It was fine. It drove fine. I mean, in reality, are we going to do anything more than donuts and figure eight? No.
Okay.
But, like, it drove fine in a
Yeah,
donut
yeah,
and
yeah.
a figure eight.
I'd motherfucking try to put that on car track at least.
I did a 458 too on the car track.
Ooh,
That
okay.
was cool.
That's cool.
That was really cool.
Damn, living the dream. Fuck.
What was your favorite car that came through there?
Oh, it's Toyota.
2002 IS 300.
No, well, actually, yes, it was Carl's car.
Yep.
No,
Chris
it was,
got into my car and was playing like some loud electronic music, and I was like, God damn it, fucking mute it, mute it, mute it.
It was a Corolla
Oh.
with a KAT in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That
That's-
sounds kind of cool.
That's kind of
It
old school.
Drove so good. It was one of the
sounds
sickest
kinda
cars
cool.
ever. It actually had power steering, which is my biggest gripe with Corollas.
You rather have power steering in them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, it had 400 horsepower. I hope it has power steering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't know. I've never drifted a Corolla.
Wait, I'm trying to think. KAT, one of the car shop Karoshi guys has one of those, and it's
In-
I
in
think
a Corolla?
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
this
know.
one was red and it was pretty much cut in half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to the car shop Kuroshi guys if I disrespected you like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I know the Corolla you're talking about.
Yeah,
I just don't know what motor it's got.
I don't know either.
Have you? There it goes.
Bye-bye.
Lost it.
Yep. There it is. I see it up there.
No. Got it. Honda swaps that everyone's doing, the K swaps. You ever drive any of those?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Now, I want to do one really bad.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I kind of want to do one too, man.
Now, the only thing is I want to have a little bit more time with them oil pans first.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, it might just be a hurt thing that he blows them up.
Oh, that's definitely a hurt thing.
But, like, I've also seen a couple other people do some oil starvation things, and I'm
Okay.
like, oil pans?
Yeah.
Because, like, a stock oil pan, that's never going to happen. I've never heard of you don't hear of.
I follow this other dude in California who has a red one.
Yeah.
Or I think he wrapped it red or something. And
What, an IS or an S30?
it's an IS with a K swap. KIS something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
follow
part of
him, too.
Threes Racing in California.
Yeah.
And
I think I've met him before.
I messaged them and I tried to meet him.
We tried to do a podcast with them, but I think they responded after we were back.
I don't think I even got a response.
No,
But I mean,
but
regardless.
they definitely got back to us afterwards. But
Right.
yeah.
But I mean, regardless, he just randomly blew it up and he was like, yeah, I guess he saw the gauge. It said 0 oil pressure and
Oh, dude. Oh,
Done.
my God.
I was like, what?
It is.
Yeah, I don't
If
know.
you actually looked at, like data logging of oil pressure, it's little points every millisecond on the map, and you'll see, like, throughout the... it's done by, like, revs, or maybe it's revs this way, and then oil pressure, and you should see, a big arc, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see a blown up one, and it's a big arc. Looks great. And then, like, 2 dots at the bottom, at the higher PM, and it's, like, done.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
damn, that data logging shit sounds useful as fuck. God damn. What ECU are you running in the IS?
I'm EMU. ECU Master.
ECU Master.
EMU Black.
I feel
like
like why
everyone-
do I feel like Jay-Z people love the EMU?
I haven't even heard of that in a while, so it
They
probably is a
work.
Jay-Z thing.
They work.
They work. That's why.
Yeah.
Peter's running that.
Who?
Peter.
Peter.
Soviet.
So, oh, really? Okay. That's a CA. Yeah.
I mean, it does enough for
If it
that
works,
many
it works.
cylinders.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
The
Hey,
EMU Black's not very great for V8s, but 6 cylinders, it's great.
we're using Power FCs, so hey, whatever floats your boat.
How many
So.
cylinders? How many injectors can a Power C do? 6?
I guess 6 might be the limit.
They have a
Yeah.
Jay-Z one. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Miyagi's car's got a Power FC in it,
Mhm.
and that was the only one we ever put in Jay-Z. So
I had a Power C in my E36 for a while, and then I told Jimmy Oakes what I was doing for Drift Week, and he said, "Get the fuck."
oh yeah, Jimmy Oakes, here we go.
And then he's like, "Get a link."
Fucking Jimmy with the link. Yeah, we know, man. It's better. No, yeah, it's good, but something about the rev limit or some shit. I don't know. Talk to Front Street. Something about
Oh.
SRs and the rev limit.
Yeah. When FD made the switch over for Prospect, everyone had to be on link. It was a big thing. And
Well,
if you
at
ever
least all the SRs were gone by then.
Yeah. If you ever hear a V8 go like,
Yeah.
that's the stock link limiter.
Yeah, I've heard Link's limiter with SRs before with Tom's car, and I was like, what in the fuck is going on
You can
with your
change
car?
it. You can change it. It's apparently it's simple.
They were talking to Jimmy over dinner one night, and it sounded like it was kind of a... It sounded like there was no solution for it at the time.
Oh, maybe.
I guess for SR. I don't know if it's like a rocker issue, like it's going to throw
Maybe.
rockers. I don't know, but I think it was just that engine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's any other engine right now.
Because Ricky had it on his JZ, and then Forrest at Link just went beep boop pop. All right, you're good.
Yeah,
and it
it's
was
hard limiter versus soft limiter and all that.
and you had to do like the dwell timing, make them
Okay.
closer. I don't know.
I think it does have something to do with the rockers. That's probably the problem because all the other ones are buckets. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Carl, you know what we don't have? Rocker arms.
Yeah,
Loser.
yeah. That's one thing I'll give you.
My dumbass.
RBs don't either though, and CAs don't.
I
so.
was able to assemble a majority of that head. Me.
Did you turn it on yet?
I couldn't do that with rocker arms. I couldn't get
Oh,
that.
okay.
I
Well,
couldn't.
you know
I
what's
couldn't
interesting,
understand.
though.
Rockers are just as simple.
It's just weird.
You know what's interesting though? It's like 4G63s. They're a rocker arm motor, and
those
they're
are the
fine.
best engines
And
ever
they
made.
rev to
Yep.
the moon.
Yep. 4G63. We got one out there right now.
I would like a stock one, like more on the stock.
We got
side.
one out there right now.
I know that one's bone stock.
That car's mint.
People put 282 cams in there.
Dude,
That's wild.
Evos, don't even get me started. Go to the car meets. Yeah, it's stock. Turn the car on. Yeah, it's stock turbo. Yeah, it's stock turbo.
If you see an
Is that
Evo,
corn that I smell?
if you
Yeah,
see
literally.
an Evo with no wing, you walk away.
Or a drag wing?
Or a drag wing.
But they
one of
always
those-
want to race, and they're always like, it's a stock turbo, and you open the hood, you're like, yeah, it's a stock turbo, and then they're like, all right, let's go, and they turn it on, and it's just
Well, the stock turbo, you don't see it because it's underneath the motor. Isn't it in the back on those things?
no, a 4G,
Is it
it's on the front. A
It's in the
4B,
front.
it's on the back. But
Got it.
I
the
don't
thing
even
is, they're
know what-
super. They're good turbos. Isn't it a 20G? It's 18G maybe. It's something smaller than a 20G, I think. But they just crank the boost up to the moon, put some cams in it, and then they would just try to race people and say it's a stock turbo, and that was their.
Oh, technically it is.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, it's stock turbo, but the tune is out of this world. Like it's got cams, and they're fast as fuck. I love that engine. That was the first engine I ever messed with.
We got somebody, Chinzo, in the chat. He said, "quote unquote stock frame turbo."
Yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they all send their turbos out.
Yeah, you send them
Yeah,
out, get
that-
the internal swapped
yeah.
out. MR2 people do that a lot. They combine a bunch of different. I think they take like a housing
Mitsubishi
of
turbos,
something.
man.
My buddy Gary has a Frankenstein turbo that's been on like 8 different Subarus. It's been on a couple different JZs.
Is it from like a Cummins truck or something?
I don't.
Because
It's
that's
some
what
sort of
that's what
Garrett from
Josh
way
told me
back
to
in the
do.
day.
He was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, get a HX40.
Yeah.
It's like the one off of one of the diesel engines or something like
Yeah, I
that."
definitely
You
heard
know
of that
who-
one before.
Eric Medici is another Pro Spec driver from Brazil. He had a whole set from a Cummins on his JZ.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I drove that car. It was so fast, but it was really laggy.
I was gonna say the lag is probably crazy.
When you were in boost, man, it was sweet.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
yeah,
That's it. If you're not
diesel engines, just must make a lot of fucking
they're just big.
yeah.
They could push a lot of air because they're real
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
They got like Borg Warner too.
big. And if you
Yeah.
want a turbo that's not going to break, there you go.
Get that
Send
boy.
gravel through it. You're fine. It's a Borg.
I feel like that's what most people did when I got into drifting. It was
What,
saying,
throw rocks in their turbo?
yes, no. Well,
Gravel.
actually, yes, because they didn't have intakes, but they'd
Put
put like
mouth
just
breathing?
yeah, they just put truck turbos on it. Like, yeah, it'll be good, and then they just like tune it,
I mean, a turbo's a turbo.
and the lag would be insane. But when that shit hit, that's all that mattered.
It hit hard.
Yeah, it was like, all right, you got 450 horsepower now. So
Fuck yeah.
I mean that shit's pretty cool. I'm hoping my ancient turbo, that's mine right there, the 20G. I'm hoping it's got lag so it feels exciting.
You look at it every day.
So my G30 770 was a Pulsar, China Garrett.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it spooled at 3,400 RPM. I was making full boost at 3,400 RPM.
That sounds lit.
It was sick.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's like-
Chris's car, our Chris, has. You're also on a China turbo, CX turbo,
yeah,
but that thing's been busting for years. How many?
CCP turbo.
Still fine. T28.
How many years?
We put the motor in 2019.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
4 years. And
4 years.
we've been driving it a lot. Or you've
Yeah.
been driving it a lot.
And I'm not running coolant through it.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Oh, snap.
Yo.
So prove that myth wrong. No, I mean it's like a heat exchanger at that point anyway.
Well,
But
you know,
it's
Chris Forsberg doesn't run coolant through his turbos.
you don't need to. I mean, my suggestion is just if you're running that shit hot or you're drifting, I would just let it run for a little bit, or get
Oh,
a
yeah.
turbo timer or
There
something.
you go.
But
Turbo-
yeah, that's
turbo
that's
timer.
really the problem.
I'm back in 2008, baby. The turbo timer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But that's really the thing with coolant and turbos. It's just so that when you turn it off,
You
it's still got something in there.
You're not boiling the
You know.
oil in it.
Exactly, yeah. So as long as it's running and cooling down, then it's not that big of a deal. But Crispy coming here full throttle and then turning the car off, so I don't know. I think you proved the myth wrong. It doesn't.
Nah.
coolant doesn't do anything.
You told me to do that as well. You were like, well, you're just gonna have to leave it on for a little bit before you. I never
Yeah.
turned it off like crazy. It's fine. It was fine. And those were stock Nissan Garrett turbos. I just happened to rip a coolant line one day at the track. I
Well, a
think.
lot of people do KATs as well, and they don't put the coolant lines
Yeah,
on.
that's what Forsberg's car is.
Yeah,
That KAT. Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw one here too, and I was like, the guy had us put the turbo in. I was like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to do a coolant line, but it's ridiculously annoying to do. And we're trying to get the car out of here. So.
Yo, not for nothing. That CX turbo spools really, really. It's very
It does.
efficient.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's very efficient.
And it's not a ball bearing turbo,
Yeah, it's
obviously.
it's kind of like sometimes when I'm full throttle on the highway, I feel it plateau so early.
And you like,
What's your AR on the back of that thing? The hot side, like a .63 or something,
No idea.
real small.
No, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
where'd you get it from?
I had a buddy that was building a KAT, and he had that turbo, and then he just stopped that project, and I was like, I was building the SR. I didn't have a turbo.
So what do you think it was? Like a T28 type?
It is a T28,
Okay.
but
So-
I think I want to say it's still journal bearing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's not ball bearing. He was gonna use that, but then he stopped that project, and I was like, still building the SR at that time at Nissan. So I was like, I need a turbo.
Yeah.
It's got the T3, T4 flange, so I'm good.
Yeah. Well, that worked out.
Sweet.
I mean,
Still going.
you still want to do a S15 turbo, but
Thank fucking
yeah.
Juice, man. It's fast.
yeah.
It's
Oh, that
fast.
reminds me too. We never told anyone, but we do have that T28 turbo kit on the website now too, because people wanted like a kit that they could just order
With
for-
the clocking kit and
Yeah,
everything.
with
cool,
everything on it.
Cool.
So-
That's definitely one of my favorite
Was
parts.
it for an SR?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, what do I get? Like, what lines do I do? All this stuff. I was like, all right, well, we made lines now. We made a kit.
That's
we got a
so
clocking
helpful.
kit. Everything's good.
Oh, that is so helpful.
The clocking kit
Yeah.
is huge because then like you got people like me who would order that thing and then be like, well, why doesn't it fit? All right, well, I'm gonna make it fit, and then guess what? It's gonna be improper as fuck.
Yeah,
And
just
the
cutting
couplers are all
pipes.
gonna be touching everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is as easy as it could get. And then we are hopefully going to do an SR swap kit too, because I know Njuku has one, so we're going to try to make one of those as well.
That's
with
pretty cool.
whatever we would put in it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. So like a Gretty front mount. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's not going to be any ISR parts on it. But yeah, it's...
I used a lot of ISR parts.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I used so many of those. The arms were cool.
I'm just saying the thing that's going to differentiate it from the Njuku kit would be lack of ISR parts. Probably.
What harness would you use?
Harness?
Yeah, wiring specialties.
Oh, I probably won't put the harness in the kit, but yeah, that's what we would do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have one.
Because that,
They started making it today. I got the email today.
for the IS?
Yeah. Yeah. I ripped every wire out. I steeleded
Oh,
the
so you're-
interior.
Even
I-
with the stock engine?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Stock
Carl.
head. Yeah.
I'm just painting my engine bay.
I'm a total weight weenie, and oh god,
Oh, you're taking all the weight out of that thing?
dude,
Well, it's a comp car now, so...
I pulled out like 300 pounds. of
Really?
just wires and interior bits and just like AC condensers, the heater core, and all that stuff. Oh yeah.
You ain't going to need any of that.
No.
Damn,
Oh,
I
and the
just
doors.
put that.
Yeah, Carl's like, I just put all that
I
shit
just
back
put
in.
all that shit back.
200 pounds in doors I'm saving. I got fiberglass doors. 200 pounds just the doors.
That explains why. Because like when you close the door of an IS, it's pretty solid. But then when you take the door panel off, that door panel weighs like a pound.
Dude, it's Toyota, man.
literally like,
Everything's just so, like, beefy.
Tanks, baby.
Yeah.
Yup.
Tanks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good and bad, you know? Because then it's like, well, now we know why the cars are over 3,000 pounds.
Well, that's a thing. That is a thing. And the other bad part about it is S13s. If you were to hit the wall in like the front right corner,
Yeah.
the front right corner is all that's bad.
Yeah.
On an IS, if you hit the front
Your
right
frame's
corner,
bent.
the fucking back left is bad too.
Yeah, see, that's why I kind of like the weaker
Yeah.
cars because they crumble a little
I
bit.
will say that. Like
Yeah.
BMW is the same way. If you crash a BMW, right?
Yeah.
In the front right, your rear left is also bent.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Well, it also
Damn,
depends
dude.
how bad, but still.
That's weird. It's like we all get brought back to the same point that I always try to make. The NAS chassis is the best drift car.
Well, hold on. You don't say that because they're gonna drive the price
Okay,
up
you're
more.
right. You're right. but
really
Sorry, I'm holding on to one.
it really ain't
Oh, you got
though.
one?
Oh yeah, I'm holding on.
we
to
all
it.
got one somewhere. Yeah.
If
I know what you mean.
if you have like
I got one too.
slightly modified over versus slightly modified 240 and IS.
Dude, the 240 beats everything, man.
No, it doesn't.
Everything.
The IS has automatic climate control, automatic fucking windows.
Are we talking for drifting?
I'm talking
Or
about
for,
for
like,
drifting,
well,
there's
and then you
grocery
drive it
15
home,
years in difference
and then
there.
you drive it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just trying to, Frankie. It's a better car, man.
For going to the grocery store? Yeah, it is.
in drift, the rear suspension, I think is superior
It probably
Of
is,
the
actually.
IS?
It probably is.
of the IS.
What does
So,
it do when it squats?
Toes in. Not as aggressively as a BMW, but it does. It toes in, and an S13 toes out.
Is
Yeah.
that why BMW rear like strictly mechanical grip of a
Oh,
rear
yeah.
of a BMW? Whenever I'm gonna use the word tandem loosely, but whenever me and my buddy Quan will be at Evergreen, which is another track in Pennsylvania, like he's just so fucking fast, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Beamer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an
Oh, that's it.
E36.
Ultimate driving machine.
It hauls
End of the conversation.
mid corner. It's gone.
Every BMW that comes to school, I recommend getting the Drift HQ trailing arm brackets because they have bigger ovals in them, and you can actually get the trailing arms to toe out where you want. Because when you lower them, they toe in. And you'll have like a half-inch of toe in
I
with
think
a
I've seen that
stock
before.
motor, and you have to run like 95 pounds to make them spin a 215.
And they tow in too under load?
The BMWs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That thing is
Yeah,
Not a-
Nissan missed something with that, but
Yeah, but honestly, though, that's what makes them so fun.
and it's kind of very simple setup in the back.
It's super simple.
Kind of nice. But I hear there is a sweet spot adjusting the traction rods and everything.
I haven't messed with those on an S chassis yet.
I was reading, Josh DeLees had a thread up about something, and someone in there had some great information. He said he was extending the traction rods, and he found the point at where, like, he took his coilovers out, and he found the point at where when he would compress it, it wouldn't tow out that much.
There you
know what
go.
I mean?
That's the key right
And
there.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of
You know what the worst car is that tows out?
what?
An FRS.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Now
there's
Frankie doesn't
there is-
like it.
there
Well,
is
that's every
so-
Subaru then, because they're all
there
the
is-
same in the back.
Yeah, there is so much FRS slander today. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
I love them. I really
I do like those
great
cars,
cars,
too.
dude. I
But
still like
that's
them.
It's just shitty news about the engines.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I don't think that was news, dude.
I didn't know about the FA ones like that. You know what engine I do remember blowing up all the time? Not really, well, I guess it's drifting, but I just remember those Hyundai Genesis engines blowing up all the time.
Oh, man. I love those cars. They're so much fun.
They're
Because
too
so
big for me, dude. Yeah.
They're so big, you could just
I feel like I'm in a
toss
Z.
it around.
Like, it's just fat.
Was it
Well,
like
like-
the Genesis Coupe?
Yeah,
Like
Gen
yeah,
Coupe, yeah.
yeah.
Those
And-
motors are...
But apparently, that's the same engine as an Evo. It's like a 4B11
Oh,
ish.
whoa.
The four cylinders are ish the
Yeah.
same. Like it might be the block and the crank, but then that's it. Like
Yeah.
something like that.
Didn't
But
they
I
have
was-
a V6? What am I thinking
type. Yeah,
about?
but no
Yeah.
one bought that one.
Oh, okay.
And those blow up too.
And those blow up too.
Yeah.
They had like that car came with like at least the one that I'm thinking of that came with a V6 had Brembos on it and shit.
Yeah.
Like thing was
They were
cool.
trying.
Cool
They were
cars.
trying.
Well, cool big cars. They're big.
It was kind of big.
Like you know what the wheelbase is on an S13?
On an S13?
It's like 97 or 98,
Yeah.
and then a Gen Coupe is like 113.
Jesus.
That's longer than
I just think of the butt of that car being so big.
Yeah.
Like, just fat.
You know what the wheelbase is on? You know what the wheelbase is on a 350Z?
Probably short as fuck.
100.
103.
It's longer?
Ooh.
And then an FRS is 100, and then IS is 105.
The Z just looks like a computer mouse.
I was gonna bring it up.
Right?
You know, I brought it up last night. I went to get tacos with a couple of my buddies last night,
Oh.
and one of them brought my buddy Gus brought his HR, and I go, look at that fucking computer mouse out
It's
there.
weird. The computer mouse shape makes it look shorter, but
Yeah.
it's actually not.
Well, a 370 is shorter. It's 99.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Do you know what the wheelbase of a EK Honda Civic is?
it's long as
It's
shit.
110.
Yeah, it's long as
You know how I know that? Because Jimmy was
shit.
like, yeah,
I
This
knew it
is-
from Jimmy too.
this is the Civic wheelbase is 110 centimeters and then or 110 inches and
Yeah.
and a JZX is like 95. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, the JZX is 105.
100,
first of all,
yeah.
it's shorter.
You saw the Civic he built?
It's sweet.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's
that shit is
sweet.
crazy.
Him and Brian did a
He like
D-Hall
showed
and him did
showed
a
us
great job.
Yeah, he showed us his
He
whole
hates
shop
it.
and he's like yeah, I got this thing in the back too. I'm like, what is
It's
this?
the
He's like,
same
just a
deal.
car I built from the ground up. I'm like,
It's-
oh.
It's the same deal as my EcoBoost, dude. It's just you get burnt.
But
out
dude, like
with
the
same
fucking
thing.
like he made frame rails. He put an S13 rear end in a Honda. Like I'm just like, dude, this is like some crazy work.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's kind of just annoying. I hate this thing. I'm like,
I
Alright.
feel that on a spiritual level.
yeah.
The
I get
Eco
it.
Boost thing, man. That shit would have tired me out the moment I seen those two together.
Well,
I'm like,
if you saw the vacuum lines, you would have just
that's exactly why. I feel
And
like
the-
you're mixing.
The wiring situation, I would have been like, nah, I'm
no
good.
power pack. They sell it. You
So
can
you just
buy it
gotta
on
throw
Summit
it in.
Racing. Yep.
Oh, because it is a Ford. So it's
the
probably
fuck
pretty-
is a power pack?
That's what they call it. It comes with a Bosch Racing tunable ECU.
Oh.
And- yeah.
Oh, okay, it's like its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking like, oh yeah, it's just fucking. It'll run on its own, whatever you put it in. Connect it.
Yeah.
Some of the like American, like ECU stuff for like LSs and like Holly or
Holly.
whatever.
It's
Like,
so easy.
Their ECU stuff, it like learns on its own, and I'm like, what?
EMU can learn on its own too.
What?
Yep.
My
yep.
Harley ECU can learn on its own.
All right. Well, wait, no, but
This ain't no Pepsi, baby.
what? It'll learn.
Welcome to the future.
Yeah, well, it's the future.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here. I'm like, now when I see a post on like Facebook now or like on like a forum, it'll be like, yeah, just a run an emu or whatever that is, ECU
Emu
Master,
Black,
Emu
yeah.
Black.
Emu?
And I'm like, what do you?
Emu.
Now I have to get a tune.
Well, I would do a tune.
Yeah, I would
I
do
would
a
do
tune.
a dyno tune.
But the
everything.
fact that it will
But
like
can
catch itself,
self-learn, yeah.
like probably when a first startup, like it would probably catch itself.
So you, I think the correct way to do it is you go online and then you download your car, right?
Uh-huh.
So they have our car, and
So they have like a bass tune.
yeah, they have a bass tune, and they have a plug and play for our cars too. That's why I went with them, and I know those guys too. They're awesome. Actually, Galen works there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Galen,
he's in Texas.
yeah, Nazareno.
Me and him have had a brief communication too in the past. He was one of the people to say, "Don't sell the S13, dude. You're gonna regret it." And I was like, "What do you mean, man?"
Yeah.
What do you mean? And then you did it, and now.
Yeah, he's one of the only other. I know this is probably incorrect, but like he was one of the other few Filipino guys I know who was
Justin.
part of drifting, and Justin.
Yep. I was on the phone. Actually, hold on. I did just get a phone call, and
I
he
was
said he
gonna
was going
bring-
to call me back.
I was gonna bring Justin up because we got 2 Flipsco hoodies
Oh,
in here. Right
it
now.
was Monica. Whoops.
Oh, don't worry about that one.
Oh Lord. All right.
She knows what I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
fine. She just got to work.
She knows you're safe. She can see it on the internet.
Yeah. She'll look at our group chat and go, "Oh, he's on the internet right now."
When did you meet Justin?
Oh, 2015.
Okay.
It was like we briefly met each other just by walking by booths, just like me and you, just walking by
yeah.
booths and stuff, saying hi. But then there was one day where Hoonigan came out. It was Hurt and Chair Slayer. And
I feel like I was there.
I think you were. It was
Yeah.
the day that Hurt
I remember.
blew
Yeah, I
his
remember
shit
that.
up in the Twerk Stallion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was
that
the
was the
day.
day I drifted with him. I got to drift with her
Yeah.
for one. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
And
What the hell? That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
And in his RX-7, like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, that was the day that I really got to know Justin really well.
Okay, because I had a weird feeling that like maybe you guys rode dirt bikes together or some
No,
shit. I
no,
don't
it was,
know.
it was drifting. Yeah.
Okay.
I know Justin loved dirt bikes because
Yeah.
he rode with my roommate. That's one of the people that I
and
know.
I figure he
where-
probably did that at ETown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad collects dirt bikes. It's pretty sweet. His basement is full.
I feel like we could say his dad collects cars too at this
Bro,
point.
no, dude, Dito George is crazy, man. Like
Yeah.
he loves those older dirt bikes, older X.
Oh, so he's got like a lot of
XR.
them.
Oh yeah, dude, his basement's full of them.
He restores them, like
fuck.
he works
Yeah.
on them and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like and
What's up? I need a dirt bike.
You remember Justin's story about his dad when his dad was seriously into dirt bikes, dude.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy.
that's how he got.
That's
him.
another cool one that we got to
Oh,
experience
you
and hear
need
about.
George on this. You need
Yeah.
to bring George out here.
That actually would be cool.
That would be so cool.
Bro, Dito George is jacked, man. Have you seen him? Like,
yeah.
have you seen him when it's like summertime and you're like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like, how?
we gotta get all the old heads on here. Man.
Oh yeah.
That's what we gotta do.
No, all you gotta say is you're gonna have a barbecue, and then everybody was gonna show up, no problem. Hey, man, you mind doing a podcast really quick?
Just do a bunch of like 30-minute episodes.
Do you
All right,
have
next?
Do you have a favorite event that you got to experience? Not even necessarily nowadays. Maybe it's not even like your event.
No,
maybe
it
it's
wasn't. It was Drift Week.
At
Drift-
at ETown? Or
No.
no, you went on the whole.
I did the
thing.
Pacific Northwest one.
Oh fuck yeah, that sounds
damn.
great.
That's
Oh.
sick.
So we started the trip off in Portland, went to Villains,
yeah, yeah.
which is one of the coolest places.
Actually, can you tell us a little bit about this
Yeah,
track
what
situation? Because we don't really know.
What is that?
Oh,
Is
Villains?
it like
Yeah.
a private track at this point?
Villain? Oh, I'm not too sure. I mean, I know Nate runs it
Yeah.
and stuff, and it was funded.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was crowdfunded, and it was the only one that I know of, drift track, that was crowdfunded, that I
Yeah.
know of.
I remember that all happening, but then I don't remember what happened with it because I never see like any events or anything like that. But I
They
guess
do it once in a while. I mean, I know Nate's so busy with Villains, making knuckles, making parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Which his shop is at the airport that it's at. Or is it an airport or it's a drive? I think it's an airport and a drag strip.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. So everything's in the same area.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
pretty awesome,
That's like you guys renting out one of our airplane hangars or something.
dude.
It'd be sweet.
Wait, back up. You got airplane hangars down there?
Yeah, we have an airport at the track.
Dude,
I didn't
did
know
you
that
not-
was. I didn't know that was yours.
That's Raceways. Yeah.
bro.
All right,
Three
man,
farms.
We're gonna be talking because I'm a student pilot right now, so I'm gonna be trying.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
and then he bought me an introductory flight. I'm
are you,
about to
are you
fucking
doing
go
it with
to-
Joe?
What?
Are you doing it with Joe?
No, I'm not. I started like over a year ago now. So
Oh, okay.
I've just, it's
Yeah.
very expensive. So
It's,
I'm
it's
just
like 200 an hour or something, right?
My lessons are like 350, 375 every time. Yeah. So I'm on that like
How many hours you got
I'm
under
on
your
that
belt?
4-year course. I don't even fucking know, dude. I haven't gone in 3 to 4 months.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it sucks.
I gotta get into it.
I'm kind of just trying to save and like get everything right. That way I can just kind of go and bang out a bunch at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you put a big gap in between it,
Oh yeah, you lose motivation and stuff.
and not
Yeah.
even motivation, it's like when you get in the plane, it's like it's like, okay, here we go, day 1 again.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it comes back quick, but the
Yeah,
feeling
but
is
when
so
you're-
different.
It comes back quick. You're in the air already, and
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, I got this now.
Yeah. Once you're in the air already, then you're like, yeah, I guess I know what I'm
so
doing.
fucking excited, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I got Carl a Discovery flight.
Yeah.
thing, so he's gonna.
Yo,
I called Frankie one day. I was like, "Yo, you fly planes and shit, right? Like, I kind of want to fly a plane this year, like, you know." And then for my
It's
birthday,
sweet.
we did a pod, and he was like, "So I got you this,"
Yeah.
That's
and I was
so
like,
cool.
"What?" So
Yeah,
now we're
so
gonna.
cool.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see if I could get him in there.
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna-
have a
I-
flight school to track too.
Damn, dude, I wish I fucking knew. I mean, I guess it still could come in handy, but
I don't know if it transfers. Maybe.
hours should transfer,
Hours
no
should
problem.
transfer.
But yeah, maybe we'll be in touch. I mean, this is like pretty close to me. That's the only.
Yeah, do that
Yeah.
one. It's closer.
Oh, it's just so much money, man. Fucking goddamn.
I just think it's cool that functions. I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that was part of Raceway Park at all.
Yeah.
So how do you get in there? You still got to go behind the drag strip and everything to get there.
Not anymore. You used to be able to.
Okay.
But since IAA came in with the salvage yard, you get to go on to pension, make the left, make the next left, then you're in.
Okay, so it's kind of a separate entrance almost.
Yeah, it is. So
Okay.
separate entrance.
Cool. And then what is that? Like a private airport?
Yeah, everyone has their own private plane that flies out of there.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You know what's cool is whenever Kenrick Meyer and his brother come out and drive,
Yeah.
their dad flies into the airport to go see them drive.
That's cool.
And
That's
then
sick.
They get a phone call and it's their dad. It's like, I gotta go pick up my dad now.
Technically,
Just
wouldn't-
landed.
Yeah, just
Technically,
landed.
wouldn't you be able? Oh, nah. Teterboro is a little bit more of a commercial type. of-
Teterboro is like not anything like
Is that
that.
where
anymore.
you
Yeah.
fly out of?
No, I do Caldwell Airport, but
Okay.
Teterboro was where my dad took flying lessons back in like the 70s, and that's it wasn't like what it is today.
Yeah.
Teterboro is like real close to us,
Oh,
but
I
it's
thought I
like
was getting another phone call.
it's like it's like huge now. Like they're just flying. It's like private jets.
I mean,
pretty
that's where
much.
like whenever you see the Kardashians come in, I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure that's where they
Yeah.
fly into.
Yeah.
That's where I fly into when I gotta do the pods on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Teterboro
his
is
private
like
plane, dude.
Yeah.
Teterboro is like the private airport closest to New York City.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
pretty
there's
sure.
Monmouth Executive, which is a lair.
Yeah.
That they do that too.
So, I don't know. I wish I could have flown out of that one because that would be cool to do it where my dad was doing. He got like he did all his hours, everything, and then what did he do, Malcolm? Did he like fail the? He was here telling us. I think did he fail the?
Bro, he's your dad.
He might have failed the written, and then
Talking
he was
to
like,
me like it's our dad.
that's pretty much our dad. He comes in here every fucking day.
I mean, I failed my driver's test twice. Failed the written and the drive.
My motorcycle test, I failed the written at least once
How?
because I didn't know you could skip
thing.
questions.
I studied for that thing using an iPhone app.
Once I realized you could skip questions, fucking pass that shit real quick. I was like, why would they let you do this?
Wait, speaking of questions, we do definitely have questions, but I have a question.
Yeah.
This is more like a silly question, but
boy.
like, you're hungry on a day of drifting at Englishtown. Where are you going for food?
Oh boy.
Where are you
Oh,
going
yeah.
for food?
What do you mean
This
a
is
day
the
of drifting?
question.
This is my job.
Anything,
Every
any day. Where are you going?
All right, I got.
You
a
can only
couple-
have the honey mustard at the snack stand so much.
I
I
have
fucking
a
love the
couple
honey
of
mustard.
go-tos. All right?
Okay.
For tacos, get
Oh!
some nice tacos. Get some Estrella Azul or
Someone write some of this down.
Los Hermanos is pretty good too. If any of you guys know Spanish, that's the one to go to.
Okay.
And then we go House of Pokey for some Poke Bowls.
I think.
Is this in the opposite direction of when we come in? Because I just found out
Estrella
that there
is,
is
and-
a
yeah.
shopping plaza there.
I've definitely been to that before.
Didn't even know that was there.
The Poke place is on 9 in Texas.
Yeah, I think I've been.
Yeah.
At least I've seen it before. It's very hard to find. Well, it all depends
is,
on
it's
what
kinda
time
weird.
it is, too.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
If you take Texas, if you turn right at Wawa, go to the end of Texas where it hits 9,
and then make a right.
and make a right into that parking lot with CVS is,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
That's
about.
not that far. So
If,
No.
if you go straight instead of you don't make a right onto Texas, you go straight.
Yeah.
There's a saloon down there, and I always wanted to fucking go in there.
Balloon.
Dude, I always
was
wanted
there-
to go in there.
I went there for lunch on Sunday. Yep.
Okay. So,
Yep.
Any place that says saloon, I'm
The
like,
Loon.
hey, this is
all right,
probably
you
cool
heard
with
it here first. You do not only need to go to Wawa when you go to
Yeah.
Englishtown. There are
Oh, yeah.
other places.
And Molino's has got the best pizza ever.
And where's that one?
So if you go out of the track, make a left,
Yeah.
go to that blinking stop sign, make a right, and at the end of Union Hill, it's that shopping center.
So that's the way we don't come in.
That
Yeah,
is
that's the
like
other way.
that's the lost land for me. I think the only reason why I went that way, I think we were picking something up or maybe dropping something off for somebody, and
Yeah.
we were passing English or
Well,
Raceway
we've gone
Park.
that way before. I might have been with you too.
Maybe I don't know,
Yeah,
but
the only reason you ever go that way for us is the traffic is insane and you have to go another way, or you got a hotel somewhere else and we're doing Formula Drift or something.
I think that's when it was
Oh, and
because I
there's
was
a
like,
massive liquor store next to it.
and that. Yeah. Speaking of which, how you doing over there, Malcolm? How many beers?
no. I
two.
had
Okay.
I had limited. Me and
Oh, you
Malcolm
capped them?
self-limited ourselves
Yeah.
because we keep buying 12 packs,
Yeah.
and then we have 12.
I respect the Bud Heavies.
It's Malcolm's favorite beer.
Love it.
The best.
Love that.
Malcolm's favorite beer. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
What other questions you got for him?
The food one was one. The other one we've been talking about it the whole episode, which was IS stuff. And then I know we have a bunch of questions on
I
the
know we do.
thing.
for
I
these.
know that there's got to be a shitload.
Yeah,
I
let's
asked
dive
on
into
both
'em.
my accounts on Instagram to ask me questions. Oh god.
So you got a bunch too on there.
Well, no, I reshared your post and
Oh, so
said,
they
ask
gotta
me
go here.
questions on
Okay.
yours.
Perfect. Let's see. Because we always start the questions way too late in the podcast. I'll wait till I think we should leave, and then I'm like, all right, let's start the questions, and then we're here for another
Yeah,
hour.
but I want to. Sometimes I
even
want to
know-
talk about the question.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's a
what-
good idea.
I don't even know when we started. Like, how long have we been doing this? I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
An hour and 45.
Hour 45, so almost 2
Yeah,
hours.
I know. Yeah, we've been kind of rifling through, and that's what's cool. Like,
Honestly, it feels like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
yep.
No,
What?
okay, that reaction, I'm scared now.
This might be the most questions we ever got.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
I mean,
Let's go.
just-
What do
just
we got?
from-
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
All
we
right,
have-
cool. Here we
oh,
go.
Hold on, we have
boy.
2 more beers here, so we're good.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Malcolm, you got to start fucking doing this shit because my eyes are going. talking about flying. Yeah.
And you're
never
over here
mind.
making fun of Chris's eyesight earlier. Oh, look at his glasses.
Hold on, you want my glasses for this?
No, you look good with the. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I did.
Let's see. Are we close?
Oh my God!
for
Camera on,
distance.
camera on, Frankie. He's putting glasses on.
Oh yeah, baby. Do they help or they hurt?
You look like a dirty librarian. Spank me, Professor.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Carl, why?
Come here, Carl. No, they're literally not doing anything.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, it's weird.
Frankie, you added like 20 years real quick. Yo.
Wait, I added what?
You added 20 years real quick.
So I guess I'm not getting glasses, guys.
Yeah, don't ever
Maybe
put
a
those
contact.
shits back on.
You're a contacts guy. You're a contacts guy. Made Chris look handsome and sophisticated
man.
as fuck.
Oh, that's what you think?
For you.
All right.
Oh my God.
Damn, guys, that's fucked up.
Look, I swear to you, it's not. It wasn't your look. I would tell you.
That's fucked up.
I would tell you.
I think you look great, Frankie.
You know, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. You know, these
But
guys
from
suck.
over here.
Chris is over crying. He's actually crying.
I thought these guys were my friends.
I think it was the dirty librarian joke that got Chris.
And then the come here, Carl. Oh God.
That was pretty good. All right, Carl, you ready yet?
What are we doing?
I'm gonna try to read questions. You just been laughing for 40 minutes, so
It's been like
you good?
15 seconds.
All right.
A little bit of happiness.
Pull yourself
Ooh.
together.
And scene.
Ricardo, this is the fucking best question right off the bat.
Oh God.
What was it like forklifting a GTR?
Oh my God. Do you know about that?
I think we were there.
We were
Oh
right
my
in front. I was like,
God.
yo, that GTR's on fire.
And James got a camera in my face the whole time.
Dude, I saw a video of someone just like going up to the hood and bending the shit out of it for no fucking reason.
Well, so the release is electric.
Oh.
The release is electric. We couldn't press the button to open the hood.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, and it was on fire. So the only way to get in there, the only space it had was the back.
Okay, that makes a
to
lot more
pry it
sense.
open.
That video needs some fucking like
Well,
Oh my
there we go.
God.
There's the context.
context,
It
bro.
was the most expensive car I've ever lifted.
I'm
That's
sure,
for sure.
I'm also sure that they would not have just yanked the hood for no reason. There was reason.
For the listeners,
A rundown.
Yeah. What happened? We were at a car show. It was a car show, and
Was
there was
it like Nissan Day or something?
Nissan Day, I think.
Yeah.
And one of the GTRs that was at
Doing
the two-step competition, of course, caught fire.
Yep.
So.
And then all I saw was a bunch of dudes grab all of their fire extinguishers out of their cars.
Oh yeah,
and
people were running.
book it.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed my pitter and I rode over there and I was like, ooh, oh no. And then we tried to get it in neutral to push out of the way and it wouldn't do it.
So you guys just forklifted to move it.
Yeah.
While it was on fire.
It's again. Well, no, it wasn't on fire anymore.
Oh, okay.
But again, it's electric. Press park. It doesn't go into park or. You
Yeah.
couldn't turn it on. That's what it is. You couldn't turn it on to put it in neutral, so we couldn't push it.
Oh my God.
So I had to lift it.
There's somebody gonna be in the comments or the chat.
You should have done this.
All you
Yeah.
had to do was stick your finger in there and turn it really hard.
All
and
you had to
spin.
do was remove the A11 fuse.
What
And
is
you
that?
know what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
We
But it probably
we had a
exists.
crowd of 400 people around us screaming all of those suggestions. I was just like, I can't listen to anybody.
Well,
Get the forklift.
well, look. Here's the
Yeah.
most important part: that everybody was safe.
Yeah, no one was
You
one was on fire.
You
Just the
defused
car.
the situation.
And who doesn't want to see their car on a forklift? I know I do.
What?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I guess that's just me. But
The IS will tip that bitch over real quick.
it's just one of those things. Like I've watched so
know-
many drifting videos from Japan. I'm like,
350Zs and ISs weigh almost the same. I think it's like a 80 to 100 pound difference. ISs are heavier. But,
Yeah,
but
of
it's
course.
not that much difference.
that's crazy.
Oh my god.
I can't believe those cars are so heavy.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you see mine in there? Because I did ask
I'm
myself a
literally
question.
seeing that right now, and I was like, I was about to be like, what the
I just,
fuck?
I
And
just
then I
wanted
saw
to make
the
you laugh. That's all.
East Coast Drift School. Why did he close the damn drag strip?
I feel like
I was like, fuck, here we go.
fuck. That was definitely one of my questions, but
Yeah.
I god damn it.
You wanted to give a rundown real quick, just in case
I'll
anyone...
go real quick.
Yeah.
Hurricane Sandy happened, right?
Bummer.
And all the shore towns completely destroyed. There was portions of towns that just drew a circle around, said everything's done, everything's in there. If you have an address, doesn't matter if it was your house, your car, it's gone, right?
Yeah.
That was the insurance company. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Circle, it's gone. So we had like, I don't even know how many cars, thousands and thousands and thousands of the track that winter.
Oh,
And
wow.
the companies came back and we couldn't say no. That's it.
Huh.
That's as simple as it is. It wasn't the town. It wasn't the noise. It wasn't anything. It was literally just,
Wow, I've been lying to everyone this whole time.
God damn, Mother Nature really.
it was Hurricane Sandy.
That was a historic place, dude. So I can't even imagine what that news probably was like.
Yeah.
But,
So,
but
wait,
you
so-
made the best of it, though, in my opinion, right? Was that like an option or a road you guys chose to do? Like, let's make it into something else.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a way to keep Raceway Park going for the long term. You know, like drag racing worked and it kept the track going, but I don't know if it was a forever.
Yeah.
And this deal has solidified the forever of Raceway Park.
Yeah, so it's probably a lot less stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could only imagine.
Yeah.
So, because I like, what is the insurance look like for that fucking property? That is gonna be crazy, dude. Like, you don't gotta talk about it, but
No, it's up there.
oh my god, dude, I thought
You know
about
what's
that one day.
wild
like,
though?
What?
Drag racing insurance is more money than motocross insurance, which blows
Yeah.
my mind.
So there's some saving right there.
Yeah.
More metal. That's why maybe
I don't
I
know.
guess
know.
it's
Do
probably
any of
just
these
the
insurance
speed.
companies actually even think when they do these things? Like
the
I-
speed
I
too.
don't-
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
it's just the
It's
speed.
The
thing.
speed, yeah.
But I mean, like, when you think about it, we usually have an ambulance go to the hospital once a weekend
Yeah.
for moto.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot more dangerous as far as like casualties per event.
I wouldn't call it casualties, but yes.
Yeah. But, like drag strip, it's like if someone's getting hurt in the drag strip, then it's an actual casualty probably,
Yeah.
and it's very rare. You know, I feel like
One day really stands out where we were just having a regular test and tune, and a turbo bike went down past the finish line 170, and a guy lost his finger. That was rough.
Wait.
That was crazy.
he went down at that speed.
170 he went down. He went down just past the trap, and the trap was like 175. Yeah.
Malcolm's
Or just
face.
speed trap, not the sand trap. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
I want
Down at
nothing to
170, like
Nothing,
a
I would never want anything to do with that in my life.
like
ever.
a bowling lane.
Yeah.
You're going down it.
So when he put the bike down, how far did he go from that from that point? Like, I could only imagine. He probably made it like 200 feet.
Yeah.
300
like,
feet.
how are you going to stop?
It was far.
That, like,
Your leathers. That's how
your
you
leathers
stop.
and just
Damn, dude.
get on your back and,
he
pray.
he lost a finger, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking lucky.
I think what happened was the bike and him hit the wall at the same time, and he got himself crushed or something. Got his hand crushed
Holy shit.
between the wall and the bike.
Fastest man alive. No, yeah, that's
He
crazy.
He made it. He's alive.
Yeah. Damn, dude. That's wild. I didn't know about that.
I just want to sum a couple of these up just because.
There's probably a lot of the same thing.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
that's
why is he so
yours.
handsome? How did you get so? How did you get so handsome?
Oh God.
Wait, so do you have the faction one?
Yeah, this is the
Okay,
faction.
cool.
Actually, that was just 2 of them. I think I might have asked the same question. But yeah, those are just from Jimmy, Charlie.
I want to read Jake's. He goes,
Oh, no.
He goes, first comment, he goes, oh shit. And then he puts another one. And he said, ask him to show us his goat.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. We need Jake here for that. Nope.
Jake will be on this podcast. I think we've made an agreement with Hector that we're gonna. Hector said he will do this podcast, and then we'll have Gabe and Jake on at the same time.
Love that. Yeah, just make sure you turn off the cameras for a second while he shows you his goat.
Yeah. I think if anyone's gonna get us canceled, it's gonna be Jake.
It will be, actually.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, some of the conversations me and him have, dude, they're just fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't want to know about
Ask him about the honey, too.
the honey.
That honey.
That honey. Ask him about that honey. Make a note
Jake's
of
in the
that.
chat. Yo, show us the honey.
Is he?
I don't know.
He's still at work. I doubt he's in the chat right now.
He better be playing this in the FedEx truck, that's for sure.
Jimmy O's wants to know, what is your ideal Pro 2 chassis?
IS. Easy. Done.
Ha! Suck it, Frankie.
Boring. No. Okay, fine. We'll
No,
give you
if
that
I
one.
said E46, that would be boring. Because
That
that
would-
is the most cookie cutter thing.
Damn.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Is it?
Pro-Am cars with a 36 or a 46.
But wait
I'm
a
not
minute.
saying it's not
Isn't
cool.
that his comp car? That he
Yes,
did?
it is.
Oh,
and I've
no.
driven it, and it's sweet. But
But
it's, cookie cutter.
I like the red Raptor liner inside the car. That shit is sick.
Yeah, it is
Literally
cool.
that?
I don't care about how it drives.
that was my first time looking underneath like underneath a BMW and seeing like these weird. There's this one point in the front control arm, I think, or whatever it is, where it's literally just like 2 little bolts holding it, and it's like a
Oh, the lollipop. Yeah.
what the fuck? I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a lollipop bushing. It's
Oh,
caster.
yeah, those
I
things are
did
fun.
not
Yeah.
know what that was, and I was like, damn, that seems kind of.
You guys want to know a little secret to make BMWs drive awesome?
Secret about the lollipop?
Yeah, it is about. You got an offset lollipop. So the hole in the bushing is offset towards the frame rail, and it gives you more caster.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Not what you were expecting, huh, Frankie?
No.
You heard the word lollipop. Your
He
brain
was-
is.
Frankie's out here trying to think about what tongues. What?
Yeah.
Lollipop.
How do I lick it? Get out of here.
What the fuck do I gotta suck?
Frank, you got Malcolm on the mic.
How many licks does it take
To get to the center of a lollipop.
of a E46?
Lollipop? Oh god.
Another question here. How do you view yourself as an influence on the drift community? And do you have plans for the future?
That's a pretty sophisticated question.
God damn.
That's from Skid Racer 455.
I know him. I like that kid. I like him a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yep.
All right. What's he drive?
God.
You don't know him that well.
I
No,
know.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Is it? Wait. All right. So if it's the right person, he's got. Can you see his?
I can.
I could see.
You got him?
You can see it. Is it his? Is it his dog?
No.
No, it's not.
Oh, so it's multiple skid racers.
I think there is multiple then.
You're talking about Skid Racer 233.
It might have been, dude. Oh God. As an influencer, I don't know. I've never even thought about that.
Isn't that weird when
It's
people
so
call you
weird.
that? Somebody called us that in
Well, this is an
California.
extremely hard question to answer. Like, how do you view yourself as an influence on the drift community? Well, if you don't even view yourself that way, then.
It's weird. I don't want to view myself that way.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But if you, let's say you are, how do you feel about that? I guess you feel a little weird about it.
It's weird. Like all I want to do is help people drive. I want more people to drive. I want
Yeah.
more people that get into cars that can drive like themselves, and they don't get frustrated when their car sucks and they think it's them, but it's not because it's their car. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I think that speaks waves to what kind of, I feel like person that somebody can be, right? You're not really out there to just be like, let me influence a nation. and show them that the drifting is the way. But like
This is
literally,
the way.
but literally, like you're just doing what you can, doing what you
Yeah.
want, doing what you want to do. Like
There's a future part of that too.
Yeah. Do you have any plans for the future? I guess let's focus
So,
on the school. Like, do you have any plans?
I want to have school cars again.
I want you to have school cars too.
Yeah, I want to have school cars again.
what would you want to do?
Here we
for
go.
School cars?
IS 300.
You know this, baby.
Ah!
IS 300, dude.
Don't! You're gonna drive the
Here we
fucking
go.
prices up. You're gonna drive them up.
Now,
dude, FRS,
They're-
man.
No,
It-
we literally just
it's
got
on the
done
list.
talking about this.
I would have to swap the motor.
No,
for,
what?
For an FRS.
But a GE would
Just get a
literally
good
be
oil
banging
pan,
all
man.
day, all day,
Get
dude.
a good oil pan with baffles.
It's a Subaru. I don't know if that'll do it.
Dude, GE
And
would.
now I'm thinking about the way a Subaru oil pan is. That shit is just tall as fuck. It's probably just filled with oil anyway. Like,
Dude.
do you even need baffles? I don't even.
2JZ GE. There are drift days where I'm literally just banging on the limiter all day long, and it's fucking fine.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your SR20 do that.
So, do you know the
It was
Drift
for a
HQ E92 with the
Oh, with the
DCT thing in it?
yeah.
I want to somehow incorporate them into ISs.
The DCT. It's been happening.
What is
Oh,
that?
I know you're on the IS
Yo,
pages.
so yeah, there's
I
a
know-
dude who just did it with the road race car.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
on
I
that
see
thread.
you comment randomly, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what is Chris doing right
Yeah.
now?
What is a DS?
So it's a DCT. So basically, it's a dual clutch transmission. So you have two
Okay.
clutches, and one clutch does.
Wait, why
one
are they putting
through-
this in a? What are they doing?
I'm getting there. Getting there. So DCT, right? You
Yeah.
have your first clutch, which was 1, 3, 5, 7. Because there's
Alright.
7 in this one.
Yeah.
And then the other clutch is 2, 4, 6.
Okay.
And then what you do is
So you shift fast.
you shift real fast.
Okay.
You put a 350Z throttle pedal. This is what they've used to Drift HQ as your
Okay.
clutch, right? And you could use it to slip. You could use it to push the clutch in.
wow.
But the cool thing is you could stop in third gear and the thing's not going to stall.
Huh.
Yeah. So my plan is.
Damn, this is kind of futuristic.
I know.
Yeah, this
Drift
is
HQ
sick.
did this?
Drift HQ. They did it in an E92, and then Adam did it in an A90 Supra.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the 8 HP.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, those trains are still a little expensive. The DCTs we can get for like 1,300 or so.
Well, he's just got to sell one set of Blitz 03s and then
He could build
he
6
can
of
buy
them.
Yeah.
He could
That
build
would
6
be,
of these.
DCT would be wild.
Yeah, so it's
'cause
a
now-
sequential, right?
Yeah, you're literally making us.
And like,
Yeah.
if I go pick up someone on the side of the street and tell them that I'm teaching them how to drive a drift car, and they're like, I don't know how to drift stick. You don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
I could just
Kind
tell
of
them.
expensive though.
No.
No.
I can't release the price.
Yeah.
Drift HQ told me, but it's going to make, like, you know how FD made the H pattern rule?
Yeah.
So they did that to save cost, and now it's going to cost more to put a dog box in the car than to put a DCT in the car. By a lot.
Call me old fashioned, but I like the H pattern.
There's nothing's ever going to replace those.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
But it might change the rules again.
like the
We'll see.
DCT stuff,
Yeah.
according to HGT, I want to say, or HTG,
Home garden TV.
they can handle like 1,300 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're never gonna break them.
Yeah. I have a feeling that that's going to change the future.
This is a
of
true
FD.
Toyota guy because you just mentioned longevity so many different ways. You're like durable,
Here we go. Back to Toyota.
long lasting,
too-
Duracell.
Like,
No,
even
but
though it's a BMW
those are
transmission.
literally those are literally the two things that you should be looking at, especially if it's something that it's going to get ran through by so many people who are going to be taking the school. Because honestly, I don't really see anywhere else but up in terms of volume for that school. Like there's
Yeah.
going to be heaps of just people trying to get more and
yeah.
more.
Like,
last-
what's your schedule like, dude?
So last summer, July, so I release my schedule every 16th of the month, and last July I sold out in like 8 hours.
How many spots you have usually?
Last year, so I did it doing it a little differently. I'm filling all 4 spots for every session myself.
Okay.
Last year, I would do it it would be a private session, and then you can bring 3 other drivers, right,
Okay.
if you wanted to. But I had to turn away so many people because I was full in the summer months that I said, screw it, I'm going to fill everything.
Okay.
And I like last July, the one that I filled, probably like 38 to 40 sessions in the month,
Wow.
something like that. 36, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I switched over in October, I went from, that to like 108 spots. So like, I can fit a lot more people now.
Yeah.
I fit a lot more people.
So when you say fit or yourself, you mean like you schedule each individual person? You don't tell people like, oh yeah, bring your friends. Like you're like,
I
no.
can, and then I'll tell them, hey, have them DM me so they know that the spot's still there, and then they'll send me a deposit as well.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
It's just more organized. So
Definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely.
So how's it going this year so far?
It's winter. It's slow.
Yeah.
But I
I feel like it's starting. Spring
It's
is
picking
now
up.
here.
Here's why. 'Cause
Yeah, here it's
everybody's-
picking up.
Everybody's
So I assume
finishing
it's gonna be
their
the same for you.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume it's going to pick up here first.
Yeah,
then
just
there.
so because people are last minute. Oh shit! I have a drift car. I forgot I had to work on this.
Oh my God, where'd the winter go?
Yeah,
It's me.
That's pretty much what's going on right now. So, all right, you don't want to show us your goat. All right, next question. First 3 things to learn to avoid bad habits drifting as a beginner. This is from a OSW homie. That's just what he said. but-
OSW.
Sinali?
All right.
Yeah.
So
Do you know? Yeah, do you know this guy Sinali?
Nick Sinali. Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually used to live up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then now he lives in Orlando.
Damn, he
right.
forgot where he came from real quick. He's an OSW homie now.
Well, I met him very briefly up here.
No,
and then
I'm saying he did because he said he's an OSW
Well,
homie. Where he was from Jersey?
He's from Jersey.
Come
yeah.
on, man. You're from Jersey, man. Come on, man.
All right. So what did 3 things he said?
He said first 3 things to learn to avoid bad habits drifting as a
Right.
beginner.
So the bad habits that I see, I guess, right?
Yeah. I guess bad habits they could pick up and then they'll be stuck with them if they don't realize it right away. You know what I mean?
Being too handsy on the wheel. That's the biggest thing.
Like people try to
They're
grab it
So, like,
while it's counter steering.
like if they got a handbrake, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, like I tell people that when they have a handbrake in the car and they're gonna enter, turn like you're merging lanes on a highway. Don't fucking rip the wheel and then turn the handbrake.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
like when
yeah.
you think about it, you'll pull the handbrake when your wheels turn that much. Your wheels got to turn all the way back over to then start to counter steer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if you only turn this little bit, it's still gonna make the back end come out, but you only have that little bit to come back, and then you're counter steering.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with people who have bad alignments, like toe in the front.
Yeah.
Like you'll enter and the front wheels are facing like this, and then or front wheels are facing in towards each other, and that leading tire has to go past 0 in order to start the counter steer. But with toe out, you're already kind of counter steering with that lead wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to always most drift cars are set at 0, but if we have to, we
It's
toe
still
it out a
0's
little.
fine. 0's
Yeah.
fine because you're
Just never
you're
want to
there.
toe it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so handsy on the wheel. What else you think?
Car setup stuff. Like
Oh, like they could set it up some shitty way and then you just get stuck in that habit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people who I don't need a handbrake.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of them. And
Yeah.
hey, you don't want a handbrake? Don't worry. You don't need a handbrake. You don't need one.
Yeah.
But fuck, does it help?
Yeah. it definitely helps a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would say
like-
I agree with that. You want to have your car functioning as it should. Like
Yeah,
if
for
you don't
sure.
use it,
That's one thing.
Fine.
Totally.
Especially if you're going to a quote unquote drift school, you should probably have a car that's like prepared to,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I have people with stock Chargers that come out. We
Yeah.
can make it work.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
they probably have like a foot brake or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we'll just do a corner, and then they'll realize that they've like graduated the car, and then I've had people go out and they send me a picture. Look at my new Z, and I'm like, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool
Instead-
though. So they come in
instead of a
Charger, and then they're like, I need a real drift car.
Oh yeah, big time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You think of a third one?
Bad
Bad habit to avoid?
Bad habit.
I'm trying to think too.
I don't really know. Like, handsy.
Yeah.
Like something that like they, maybe like like I already said, the way they enter. You can get caught up in a way you enter.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Like,
But I was thinking handbrake stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
For the longest time, like I had a bad habit doing that too, where I feel like I would just go up to the
Just
corner,
go straight up and then
and then
just-
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But that's
Meh.
Oh, well, that's not that bad. You're flicking it in.
Dude, people, I
Well,
see
like, I
the
go
wheel,
like
they
that.
almost go to lock, and then they pull the handbrake, and then they have to get the steering wheel to go all the way back over, and then they're countersteering, but by that point, they're already spun out.
Yeah.
Like, all you need is that. That's it. Just merging on a highway. That's all you need.
What about pulling the handbrake when you're still going straight?
Well, that's like
No,
that's like technically a style almost. Not like I think it's like a great style, but that's like how some people drive. Like I was gonna say that too, but then I was like, dude, so many people enter like that. You can't even.
Where you're just
fucking-
driving and then you're like, boom.
Yeah, like you just
like
driving
not
and
even
like-
giving a little
Not
bit of
not
a
even
weight
like a,
transfer
and then you
or
just
it's just
get
anything.
on
like
it.
pull it and then they turn it.
Yeah, I've
And
seen
then
that
like-
before.
Yeah, man, it's not really my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
but
It's not
to
our
each
thing
his
either,
own type of
but
deal.
I feel like some people
that's
do
a
it.
more to each your own type thing. Because usually when I see that, they kind of enter straight.
Yep.
But like what I like to do is when I'm entering, I kind of want the car to start mid-track and then go out to the outside.
And then use the e-brake to correct anything.
yeah,
or,
like
like,
give
slow
her a
down.
little flick with the handbrake.
Yeah. Okay.
And it'll kind of make the car rotate and move to the outside. And
Yeah.
I think it looks better, personally,
Yeah.
than just going straight and pulling the handbrake.
I feel like I
It's more
always.
fun. That shit's exhilarating as fuck. Like, especially when you're in drift and you're like, all right, let me get away from that wall now. Like,
Yeah.
please.
I feel like I'm always using the handbrake to slow down on the first initiation.
That's fine though. Oh, you know what's a bad habit? Overusing left foot brake. It's not necessarily a beginner thing. But
Yeah, I
when
was gonna
people
say, I think
start
I
to
do that.
learn, when people start to learn tandeming
Yeah.
and stuff, and like, oh, I got a left foot brake, and then they'll stab the left foot. They'll use it as a clutch.
I use
And
it as
then-
an e-brake. I don't know if that's right,
Yeah.
but
They'll be going in as like they'll try to get up to someone and they scare themselves and use their foot brake as a clutch almost.
Oh,
Like you
so
know how
they're-
you kick
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit out of
yeah.
a clutch.
Yeah.
But on a brake it's boosted, so
Yeah,
your
that's
brake
weird.
booster you just gotta give it a little touch.
yeah,
Touch.
you slow down too much if you're gonna
Yeah, and
hit it like that.
everyone does it. Ooh, I got one.
All right, see, you got more.
Now we got more. Figure eights.
Okay.
Right? When you're doing figure eights, I tell everybody, I'm like, don't worry. If you do this, it's fine because everyone does it. You want to be as perpendicular, like I tell people, I'm like, imagine a line between these two cones.
I know what you're saying.
Be as fucking 90 to that line
Yeah.
as you possibly can.
Not like
Because I'm like, think of it this way. Are you going to be able to get around a corner that looks like a circle or a triangle? Because
Yeah,
if
like a
you're-
triangle, yeah,
If you
it's
go in
exactly it.
transition and you're aiming at the cone, you know how tight that corner is going to be? And it's like not feasible. at
Now
all.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. You're talking about where in
like
that
you want
middle.
you want them to have more angle.
Yeah, going over that imaginary line between the two cones.
Yeah.
And that'll, when you transition, it's going to bring you around the cone instead of at the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Malcolm to go to East Coast Drift.
I
School
want him
so
to get
bad.
in my car if I ever drive again because I want you to see what kind of dumb
Well,
shit
no,
I'm
we
doing.
all know that he said he chooses life. He chooses life.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
There's a difference. I'm talking about people who,
First day out.
first day out.
It might
and
be
then
mine.
Next,
It is Frankie's. He's a reborn drifter.
Born again.
Frankie's
Born
only
again
allowed on the
drifter.
kart track his first day.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Frankie loves the fucking car track.
I
dude.
love it too so much.
Frankie likes doing really fast entries on the car track.
Yeah, it's
baby.
fun.
Throw it backwards.
In
I-
cars
see,
that
I-
are not his.
Yeah, backwards. haven't done the backwards thing
Sorry,
yet.
Steve.
Oh yeah, that one time. Whoops. Yeah.
no.
I don't know.
Our friend Steve let me drive his car. He's like, "Oh, you want to drive?"
Wait, what car is it?
The Facendas with the JZ S13 coupe.
Does he still have that car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw it on Saturday.
He's like, "Yeah, you want to drive my car?"
And then I was the devil in his ear. Do it.
yeah, because I was like, I don't know.
There
I never
has
really-
to be that.
Frankie was saying no. No, I do not want to
He
do
will
it.
always say no.
And then
Yeah.
I
But there
was,
has to be that little voice.
and I was the little voice that day. And then he blew up a stiff.
Yeah, Steve's like, "Yeah, take a rip." First lap.
Boom.
First turn, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm trying to get used to this thing. I think it had a hydro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
I don't
it?
remember.
I don't remember. Something was weird. And then, did it have a JZ?
Yes.
Okay, maybe that was it. And then we're going around, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm just clutch kicking the fuck out of this thing because that's just what I do.
But you don't need to. You
don't
because
need
you have
to.
a Jay-Z.
Yeah.
God damn
And then, like, by the third turn, the diff's fucking blown. I'm like,
Blew a ring gear or something.
yeah, we got him a Kaz diff for a good price. So that's a.
Glad you got to reconcile
There you go.
that.
There you go. Guys, if you ever want good deals, have Frankie,
Have Frankie
break your
drive your shit into the ground.
Dude, I felt so fucking bad. I
I
was
saw
like,
it in your
God
eyes,
damn
and then
it.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Because I was the bad influence.
And he
telling
didn't
you
like
to do it.
He didn't really care. Like he was upset, but he didn't like blame me or anything. He's just like, yeah, I never really kicked the clutch like that. I was like, yeah, I guess you don't need to with this engine.
I felt so bad.
Oh man, sorry, Steve, but it was fun. Thank you. Next question.
Yeah.
What was it like driving that D1 car? Question. The top secret S15.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I want to know this too.
Wait, fuck! You got to drive it?
It's on my Instagram.
I've seen it
Yeah.
on the gram.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It was.
I was jealous.
It was really cool. So everything, the only thing that was going through my mind, it wasn't. This is the coolest thing ever. Oh my god!
Don't
oh my
fuck it up.
The tires were this close to being corded, and I was like, do not
Yeah.
have any type of spaghetti strings come
my
off of that
God.
tire and hit this beautiful paint.
Dude.
That is all I thought in my head.
Or the tire pops and fucking you're just on the wheel, just fucking.
Yeah, because Colton, love him.
Yeah.
He was like,
we got to get him on here.
I saw him on your list.
Yeah.
I saw him on your list.
Yeah, I got to get this guy on here.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Not the.
If you know him personally,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
just drop him and be like, yo, you got to.
I'll text
They
him.
want- they
I'll
want
text
you
him
on
after
there.
this.
Motherfucking guy's networking right now.
Tell him
on
he's
the
got to
pod.
bring the S15 too. Thanks.
He's got some cool shit.
You think he'd let us go up there and film a video?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Where is it? Hold on. You
Connecticut.
said up.
That's it.
You said up.
It's Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh man, not another trip in the Chevy,
I
man.
fucking hate Connecticut too.
No, you're getting in the Koya, man. Superior.
Fuck no.
We're
right,
all
moving on.
comfortable. I got a TV in there now.
So it was a fun experience. You could say.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's just during it, I was like, don't die, don't hurt
Yeah.
it. Oh my god.
I would be so scared. I'd be like, I'm the reason why this car is gonna get fucked right now.
Yeah, because Diego Higa, who drives Ryan Turk's old pro car in Pro 1 now.
Yeah.
He was ripping it for, I don't know, 45 minutes on the kart track, driving
No
it lap
way.
after lap after lap. And it was the same set of tires.
Oh my god.
So he goes, Cole's like, oh, kill him off. I'm like, kill him off. I'm not killing shit.
yeah. Fuck that.
Wait. Speaking of lap after lap after lap on the same tires
Got a power
on the
of
car
seeing
track, is there any plan in the future to change the surface of the car track?
I would fucking love to.
Let's get a petition going.
Yeah. Let's
I
get a
would
petition.
love to.
And a
Crowdfund.
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I gotta do some square footage and then get a quote, but it'll
Yeah.
be
Materials cost is through the roof right now, man.
Yeah.
Maybe wait a little bit.
Hey, why don't you get some of those kart racers?
Yeah,
foot
but
the
then if
bill.
I do that, they've offered and they're like, but
But
no more drifting on it. I said,
Oh, goodbye.
goodbye.
No.
Oh,
No way.
yeah.
No.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, I didn't
Literally.
tell him to kick rocks. I said, well, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Man,
We
I
can't
love the-
stop drifting on the kart track.
If there was just one thing I could change about that, it would be just that my
Both of
tires
them.
get
Both
munched
of them.
so
The
quick.
road course and dude, I'm right there.
Really?
with you.
The road courses? I feel like
I mean, when you drive the stadium and get like 85 laps on one set of tires, like,
And then you drive the road
Oh,
course and
'cause
get
it's-
5.
yeah, it's not that bad.
still worth
yeah,
still worth it.
yeah.
But you guys have repaved parts of that, right? Or is
We-
it just the extensions?
Only for Tom.
Wait,
We
what?
Tom?
repaved.
Tom Nazaro?
Yeah. We repaved.
Of course.
We repaved the tree turn just for Tom.
Because he went off?
No, it's just that's all he does.
Okay.
It's just tree turn. Josh does it too, but at least Josh drives a little bit beforehand.
Yeah.
Tom will just drive the track,
All the way
putting
through.
around, and then once
just
he
do
goes
that.
to the bank, it's just first, second, third.
I seen a video of Tom launching his shit off that turn.
Oh yeah, and then fireballs come through the fucking hood and shit.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that day.
I love Tom. He's a reckless guy. I love him.
He also, this guy also, world's best filmer, by the way. He also asked, most fun moment you've had at an event. Did we go over that?
Drift Week.
Drift Week. But that
Well, that
wasn't
was
there.
that was the
Yeah.
like that was 2 weeks, 2.5-ish weeks.
I guess that counts. He said an event. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna treat it separately. I'm gonna say FD. This year was my favorite event
That's cool.
ever. It was so much fun. We rolled a Jeep.
Wait, what?
We rolled a Jeep.
When
on
did that happen?
A couple nights before. We
Oh,
almost-
okay. I was like, I feel like I
That
would have
night-
saw that.
That night we almost killed Travis Reeder because he almost fell off. The Jeep went up to the monster truck tire and went up the monster truck tire and then
Oh
fell
my
over.
God.
And then when we were putting it back over, we didn't twisted enough so it wouldn't hit the monster truck.
Yeah.
And Travis Reeder was climbing up the other side tire. And
Oh no,
the Jeep smacked the tire, and he almost fell off the tire.
dude! I miss the monster trucks, man.
And then
That was
I still have
sick.
one.
yeah,
I still got one.
we got to do something.
And then
with that.
Travis goes and wins the whole fucking event, which was kind of sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well earned, brother.
In his cookie cutter V8 E46.
Ah.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
it works.
Hey, it works, and his car is sweet.
Results driven.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see here. Ricardo from Turn 14 asks, with a recent roll, with a recent roll at Apple, with a recent roll over at Apple Valley, people are
Yeah.
questioning the safety of tire barriers. What's your opinion on tire walls versus concrete walls?
You're
question.
less likely to roll on a straight up and down concrete wall, that's for sure.
But the
But
car,
it hurts way more at concrete.
yeah,
Yeah.
your body too hitting concrete is not gonna be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like if you're hitting the wall.
So, like, if we had, you know how some of those, you have like those not 3x3x6, like tied together tire walls.
yes.
If we, I think we should probably do that, and that would make it safer. Just because it's the flat face is what makes it safe. And then like the tire walls at Apple Valley, they're kind of and ETown on entry. It's kind of like a gradual thing,
Yeah,
and I think that's why it went, the car went over.
I didn't. See, I saw. I guess I did see it, but I wasn't paying much attention to what actually happened in the photos. But what I was looking at was anyone behind that tire wall? Because that's exactly where we were standing when we were there.
That was literally
Yeah, that was the
where
only thing
we
I was
were.
looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, which brings up a good point. You guys do a really good job of safety at your track.
Yo, dude.
Trying to.
The you guys hold a standard there.
Yeah, the standard is set high.
Because the entire fucking trip, dude, fucking
Everywhere.
Frankie would not shut up about. Yeah, but dude.
Oh yeah, dude. California has all those big rule places, and then you go to a drift event,
Yeah.
and it is
oh, dude.
Wild West.
I felt like I
Wild
was in
West.
Arizona.
Wild West.
Like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, no one gives
But
a fuck
Frankie,
about
the whole
anything out
time,
here.
he's like, but at Club Loose, they do this. And I'm like, yeah, but we are not at Club Loose
and the thing
right
is,
now.
like, he goes to other events too. Like he's been to PA
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, so he's more, I guess, familiar with
Evergreen's
things
a
being run like
party.
that.
Dude,
Yeah,
honey
yeah.
mustard sub from there, dude. Let me tell honey mustard sub, chicken sub. Great.
That's what you're
fucking-
fiending right now. Like,
Yo, dude, I could just just
That's so
salivating
weird
right
to
now.
hear in
Yeah.
my ears right now.
yeah.
Like, dude,
Carl's in my ear.
What would it sound like if you ate it?
that's exactly how.
Thank you for that.
You're
All
welcome.
right, moving on. First three things. Oh, okay, I did that. What happened to your E46 with the EcoBoost swap? We went over that whole thing.
It's sad, alone, and dusty.
All right. How do I attend the East Coast Drift School?
DM me on Instagram.
DM him on Instagram.
Yep.
It
Would
is-
you want somebody to make something like my roommate's mad nifty with like stuff like that?
We'll talk after.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, East Coast Drift School. DM him. Follow him. Everyone, please. Does Chris Napp?
Not as much as you think.
Good. I'm not a
as
Napp
much
guy
as
either.
you think.
God damn it, Fischetti!
So,
Why would you
on
ask
the
that?
island trip, we brought our buddy Dan, and if you weren't talking to him for a good 5 minutes, he was assed out.
Yo, there are.
And you're like, "Yo, Dan," and then he's back.
I got
Oh,
friends
yeah.
like
Never
that,
left.
dude. That,
Actually,
that's
Miyagi's like
real.
that too.
You remember Jeff, our other friend, Jeff?
My name's
Dude, he would literally just pass out, and we're like, yo, and then we gotta drive. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy's not driving.
Yeah.
Another question. Will we see you in FD 2024?
No.
That's kind of wild, right?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I would love to drive FT, but until I can afford it and
Yeah.
afford it super comfortably, I will not do it.
Can anyone afford that? Realistically?
Companies can. When you have factory backing from Toyota and Ford and
Jesus.
Nissan.
Yeah, right? Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Damn, man. The dream's dead, man. Can you teach me how to drift my Subaru SVX?
All-wheel drive now.
No. Take your
I don't
front
think-
axles out and put a welded center diff in it.
There you go.
There you
Then
go.
we can talk.
Yeah.
Damn, a drift car SVX would be nutty.
That'd be so cool looking. I'm
It
gonna
would be.
honest.
That looks more like a drift car than any of the other ones.
This is Subi664 asking a bunch of questions. He also says, what's the worst drift car?
Subaru.
Next.
Sorry, Subi. Favorite
all-wheel drive Subaru.
yeah. Favorite OEM car color.
Ooh, good cue.
Ooh,
Yo.
it's a BMW color.
Of course it is.
All right, well, what's
All right,
yours?
so
What's
there's
yours?
two.
What's yours?
There's two.
Okay,
There's two.
okay.
All right. So the first one is oh god, I'm gonna get so flamed for not knowing it. It's the purple that my E46 is.
Yeah. What
What is that? Techno Violet, I think it is.
Yes,
sick name.
I do like that.
And then Silverstone Metallic, which is the color my IS is based off of.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Silverstone metallic. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I know that color.
It's my color, just with a little bit
Silver streak.
Okay.
Different.
Yeah.
The Silverstone was like more of like a it was like a cool silver. There was like more to it than just
Metallic
silver.
or something.
Yeah, no, it had the blue. That
Yeah.
it's my color with less blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Damn it. Sorry. I you said that already. I was listening to Frankie.
So when I got it painted, I looked at Austin, my painter, and I was like, all right, so you see this? Just add blue until you like it.
Yeah.
And then that's what it was, and it was perfect.
Damn. So kind of custom.
what about you, Frankie? What you got?
Favorite OEM color?
Yeah.
Java Black Pearl.
Ooh.
And oh wait, second
it.
one, Bayside Blue. I know you
Definitely
like
Bayside Blue.
You know
yeah.
what's another one? You know what's this? Millennium Jade.
Yeah, it's a cool color.
Oh,
I feel like that's just a given that's a
I
cool color.
love it.
I
but
think
there-
Bayside Blue might be above Java Black Pearl, by the way.
What
Just
about
because
the
I don't
Seafoam?
see myself with black
The
car.
Seafoam two-tone on an S13 coupe, man.
That's cool too. For
But
sure.
the S13 came in this like purpley gray that I like so weirdly.
Yeah,
There's like
that's
a
good.
weird soft spot for it.
Yeah.
Just because it looks so
Nissan
fucking.
nailed some colors, man.
They did. They did
Yeah.
real
They did.
good. They did
Yeah.
real good. Even
Nowadays-
their champagne's good. Like the Champagne S13.
The
that's
Champagne
even
Murano,
good.
yeah, it's nice.
No, not the Murano.
The convertible one, yeah.
No, not that one.
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
No.
not the convertible Murano. No, leave
What
the.
about
Damn,
the
dude.
convertible Nissan Juke? Now that's a car.
Wait, do they make a convertible one?
They
yeah,
probably. They probably
I think
did.
they do.
Burn it
Do
down.
they really?
Burn
I
it
don't
down.
know. They might, probably. Why was that even?
Subi664 also asks, Subi664, if you hear this right now, feel free to ask this question every single time because this is my favorite question. Change it up though, obviously. 1v1 in a fight, bear versus gorilla. Who's winning?
Ooh.
Where?
Okay, well,
Ooh.
he can't answer. So,
Good question.
I know where. Where?
No, good cue. Good cue.
bear versus gorilla. The woods.
All right. So wait. All right. So there's three scenarios that just popped in my head, right?
Okay.
Right. So the jungle, right?
All right.
Gorilla all day.
Okay.
In the forest, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Bear all day. That's their stomping grounds, you know? Now, throw them in a fucking concrete box somewhere. Now what? Yeah.
Okay.
I think a gorilla.
Okay, it's
would.
fine. Concrete box.
I'm thinking gorilla.
Like a
Now-
I'm thinking gorilla too.
I'm thinking
a
gorilla.
beefy one.
I'm
I
thinking
know
gorilla
there's
because I
different
was
gorillas.
watching King Kong and he ripped a T-Rex's jaw clean off.
Yeah. Damn. That's facts.
It's
so.
it's the fact that the gorilla has it may not have like opposable thumbs.
Well,
They
here's
do. Yeah, they do.
here's the answer,
They
right?
got
They,
opposable
are they
thumbs.
do they do?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Malcolm
You're
can
done.
fact check me if he wants to, but I'm gonna say the gorilla is definitely stronger.
But I think the bear weighs more.
The bear has claws.
that's true.
But
So-
no opposable thumbs. And the gorilla, I think, has got opposable toes, too.
Yeah, but like that gorilla's gonna have to take him down just on brute force alone. He's not gonna be able to like damage him with claws or anything. The bear can just slash at this motherfucker.
Carl, I have a question, Carl. Why you kept looking at me when you said gorilla?
Because this is some sort of wild not I was not looking at Chris just because this is my silverback gorilla right here.
God damn.
But I was looking at Chris because I know Chris
He likes gorillas?
Chris randomly knows like facts about animals, and I was waiting for some sort of affirmation from Chris, like,
Yeah. Well, the bite strength is. Yeah.
well, like, okay, to go off of the opposable thumbs and the claws thing, okay, yeah, a bear is gonna go up there, whatever, but yeah, but a gorilla is gonna grab it, okay, and learn on the go, like, oh shit, he's fucking attacking me, let me.
And we're talking like
In a concrete
brown
box.
bear, grizzly bear.
I
Like,
was
what's
picturing a grizzly.
yeah,
I was
whatever
picturing
the
the
most
most
violent
ferocious
bear
one,
is. Yeah.
yeah.
The biggest is a polar bear. But I was
But they're
picturing
not
a
the
grizzly.
most like violent ones, are they?
I feel maybe.
They
I mean, it
kinda
might be.
are.
You got the
size.
computer, man. Why don't you do some
What's
research?
the
real quick?
most
This is important.
violent bear?
Yeah.
Hey man, polar bears can
Just look
swim.
up strongest.
I was be
strongest
like,
bear.
what's the most violent bear? Panda. What?
Actually,
no, wait. Why do I feel like I? Oh no, it's right there.
grizzly, Alaskan, something,
bear.
brown bear.
Oh yeah, brown bear, grizzly.
Grizzly bear and polar bear.
Okay, let's say grizzly bear, just because it's a little warmer. Versus gorilla, dude. I don't know, man.
It's.
Can you
close.
find out which one is physically stronger if they have a?
Why don't you
way
ask
to
that new AI shit?
do that? Yeah, go to Chat
would win in a
GPT-4.
fight?
I don't have that shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know.
It said the strongest are polar bear and grizzly bear.
Okay, but
type
I'm
in
saying,
who would win in a fight, gorilla versus
yeah, ask AI.
There's got to be someone
Alright.
who's thought
somebody.
about this and wrote up something
cannot be-
about it.
Subi664 cannot be the first guy to ever think of this.
All right,
That's
they told me it's Mike Tyson.
What?
He's
Mike
a
Tyson would
tiger.
win.
That's different.
Let's see. All right, strongest bear. Which bear is the strong?
No.
No, we gotta-
Gorilla versus bear. Who's
Oh,
winning?
gorilla
Someone
versus
Type it
has
just
to
like
have
that.
a write up on this.
it's
Type
going to
it
be
like
on
that.
like Zilvio.
Who? All right, gorilla versus bear. Who would win? Grizzly bears have 20 claws, several inches in length, one on each toe of their 4 feet. Silverback gorillas have nails on their fingers and toes like humans. The grizzly would more than likely win in a fight against a silverback gorilla.
Damn. I said gorilla, so I
Goddamn.
lost.
Yeah, I did too. I lost.
Damn it!
I was just
said
thinking
gorilla.
brute strength because I think gorillas have some crazy strength.
I thought
I
the
w-
silverback they could climb trees. They got the high ground.
I
Yeah.
thought that it was the
in
intelligence.
a street fight, the gorilla's taking them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
if we're in
already-
New York, the gorilla.
Gorilla's doing it.
Dude, the gorilla is
You
straight
saw
up.
King Kong.
Wait,
Yeah,
but bears
exactly.
climb trees too.
Fuck. Forgot about that shit, didn't we?
I forgot.
Yeah. Bears are not to be fucked with. I mean,
God.
they do have claws that are
My
several
uncle
inches.
in North Carolina takes pictures of bears. That's what he does.
Well, we'll have them on here soon. So.
bear.
Oh no, that's the other one. Hey bear. Hey bear.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Hey bear.
Hey bear. I
Hey
haven't
bear,
seen one
please
yet.
don't come by here.
Haven't seen one yet while hiking. Did you know New Jersey has not only the most densely populated state, we're the most densely populated bear state.
You've never seen a bear?
Never seen a bear here in the wild. No.
I was cooking
One.
steak in my backyard one day.
Oh, boy.
Skirt steak, one of my
Well, you
favorite steaks to cook.
Kind of live in the woods a little.
Not really. Yes, I kind of do.
Well, where are you talking about?
In my backyard
Current.
of where I live right now.
Yeah.
My house.
I would definitely see a couple bears.
So no. This is the shitty. This not shitty. I guess it was scary. But I'm cooking the steak. I put it on the plate.
and the bear's like, hey.
I bring it inside. I'm in my kitchen. I can see my grill. All of a sudden, the person I was dating at the time just screams and goes, "Ah, bear!" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I look over to my left, bear is right there.
And you lock the door.
At my window, like right here.
Yeah.
And I was just cooking steak outside, and I was like, "Damn, I attracted the fuck out
He
of
was
this."
just trying to get a bite.
I've seen paw prints in my backyard in the snow once. Yeah.
Big ones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That
I
ain't
never
no
realized
dog.
how I.
Yeah.
They're big.
Yeah.
But then a buddy of mine who lives in like Rockaway, he just has bears walking through his backyard all the time.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys where he's like, "Oh, there's bears here. Let me leave out some bear food."
What the fuck?
That's
And
what
then-
my uncle does.
and then
takes
he
pictures
leaves
from
out-
his kitchen window.
He loves him and his family and his mom.
You love
They're-
them
they-
till you
they
got no
love animals.
fucking arm.
And then like there's a bunch of deer that come through there. It literally looks like a Disney movie in his backyard.
That's awesome.
And he just feeds them. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
He thinks it's
So,
a Disney movie.
You ever hear of Gatorland in Florida?
Gatorland.
That sounds like Jurassic Park, so I'm out.
So there's an I guess a attraction you can call it where you could throw chicken legs at a bunch of gators, and there are two guys with sticks between you and the gators, and that is it. And guess what? When I was out there, I was 7 years old. One guy had a broken arm and one guy had one arm. I swear.
One guy had a broken arm, one guy had one arm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Swear to
Well,
God.
that reminds me of that show.
Oh, Tiger King when that
Yeah, the guy just gets his arm eaten, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Don't worry, I'll be back to work tomorrow." I'm like, "What
Yeah.
kind of brainwashing did this guy do? I need lessons because this guy's a fucking genius."
That was one of my
meth
favorite.
is what it was.
yeah, meth.
that
Fuck.
was one of my favorite COVID watches.
Yeah,
I
dude.
must say.
Oh yeah.
I was
that-
like, "Yeah, let me watch
I got
it."
no work done that day. Like
I was like
Binge it
a,
all in one day.
binged it all in one day.
I was a
like,
late
oh my
bloomer
God.
to that because I was like, "This shit's not gonna be good." And
Yeah,
then I was like, "Let
same
me
with
just
me.
put it on."
And then me and Monica watched it, and we were glued.
Dude,
Monica
once you saw the
always
arm
sleeps, yeah,
part, I
she
was
like
like-
she always falls asleep on me watching TV every night. Every night. This
Yeah.
one, to the end, she was like, "Okay, now I need to fall asleep. Can you put on New Girl or something?" Okay. then she'll fall asleep.
Yeah. Dude, the arm thing, I was fucking dumbfounded. My jaw was on the floor when, when I heard him say that shit. Yeah, they asked me what was more important, my arm or going back to work. Yeah, I had to get back to work, so I said, take that arm. I was like, what kind of fucking...
So nuts.
No. Here's one of my favorite things is like whenever there would be an incident, Joe would fucking... His name is Joe, right?
Yeah, Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic, right? He would
was
come
running for
outside,
president.
and he
would've
had
voted.
a fucking EMT jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and he would fucking be on the scene.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
what the fuck are you going to do right now, man?
Dude.
Now that dude's a character.
And then it turns out he was just fucking them all, and they're all meth.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He had 2 husbands
I guarantee.
wild.
at once.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, he designs a drift track. That motherfucker will make some crazy shit.
Dude.
Loop
That's kind of wild, but...
Loop de loops in it.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
And now
That's
he's in
where
prison.
It was, right?
I don't have any.
He was trying to get pardoned by Trump for a while. That was kind of funny.
Kind of
Yeah,
shocked
he was.
Trump didn't do that.
And he was really trying to like appeal to
Yeah.
Trump for a little while.
I know.
Trump
and then
dropped
From
the
a
ball.
from a cell.
yeah, and he's like, I'll represent myself in the case and all this. I'm like, oh my God, what the?
Is he still in prison?
Probably. I don't know.
Someone find out if he's okay.
Carol Baskin definitely killed her husband, though.
100%. 100% murderer.
That was the
allegedly
most
murderer.
certain thing in that whole
Yeah.
whole series.
Yeah.
She was... Joe was kind of normal compared to her. Straight up. That girl was fucking weird, dude.
Yeah. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Yeah, oh, hey, all you cool kitten. Yeah, bye.
Cats and kittens.
Nah, and she filmed
I
herself
already
doing
got a
that?
bad
And then
vibe
Joe,
from her
guess
from the
what, motherfuckers?
Yeah, I as soon as I seen Joe and as soon as I seen Carol, I'm like, I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can believe you.
Wait, so to get back to the original point, this guy had no arm, and you guys were just like, fine with it? You're like, "Eh."
But they didn't know. They didn't
Oh.
know. There's a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to find it and text it to you. Because there's a picture of me. It's real old. It was like a disposable camera
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
And it's me holding a chicken leg with 2 broomsticks crossed like this in front of me and the 2 dudes. And you can see the cast on one dude on the one side, and the other side, you only see one arm. And I remember distinctly that this dude had one arm. One arm.
what a hell
I
of
wonder
a
how
way.
he lost it.
You take home that photo
Yeah.
for years to come.
Yeah, like-
and you're like, maybe that wasn't a great idea.
That wasn't
Yeah.
the best. That wasn't the safest trip we went on. As,
Oh my God.
as, yeah,
Oh,
as
and
a
to make
family.
matters worse, the next day, Gatorland burned to the ground. I swear to God.
Why the fuck?
That was the best transition
very
ever.
next morning, we wake up, put on the news in our Nickelodeon hotel or wherever we were,
Yeah.
and headline, Gatorland burns down.
Okay, well, hey, sometimes things happen for the better. Well, rest in peace to all the gators, but I'm sure they survived fucking dinosaurs.
There's this like account on Instagram. I don't know how or why this is on my feed now, but he'll like be walking through like the Everglades with like a flashlight on.
It's already a red flag.
And then he's like, look at all these little chickens over here. And I'm like,
And they're not chickens, they're gators.
those are not. And then he turns the flashlight like on or whatever.
And then
he does,
all you see
and
is
they're
the,
all
the
gators.
mirrored light. Like, you know how like when
Yeah.
you shine a flashlight and all you can see is the whites in their eye?
That's death.
Yeah.
And then
The-
whilst he's doing this, he trips on something and he shines on the ground. It's a fucking anaconda.
Yeah.
That place is filled with snakes. I heard
Oh, yeah.
the Everglades, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not natural or something like that. Like people brought snakes.
No,
yeah,
it's like,
invasive species of
yeah,
snakes.
like people don't realize that pythons get 15 fucking feet long.
yeah, they buy snakes and they're like, well, you can't have this in
This
the
little
house.
thing's so cute. And
they
then,
throw
like,
it.
a year later, he's 6 foot long, and they're like, what do we do with it?
And they breed like rabbits. I heard. So now the Everglades is just fucked.
It's fucked.
Well-
now they make movies about it with Ice Cube.
Hey man, Florida, full of freedom, but full of alligators and snakes and other species you don't want to come in contact
Geckos.
with.
I thought that was the wildest thing when I was a kid in Florida.
I have a
Lizards.
gecko.
I
Little
love seeing
lizards will,
lizards
like-
I have
everywhere.
a, I have a
yeah.
crested gecko at home. His name is Frankie.
No way.
Stop.
No way.
Swear to God. Yep.
Dude, that's a sick name, man. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
That lizards probably look so dissatisfied all the time.
Hey now. Let him wear your glasses.
There you go. He's about the size of my hand. He's a little, real little.
Can you bring him next time?
Yeah, I could.
All right, thanks. We'll get some crickets and whatnot. You know, feed them. Is that what you feed them?
So they're pretty cool. It comes in a package, and then you add water, and it turns it into baby food, and that's it.
Oh.
You can feed them bugs for sure, and I
Yeah.
have, but his main diet is this applesauce type stuff.
Oh, that's
it.
cute.
Yeah.
Little baby.
It's super easy. Every night, put a little bit in a cup.
Gotta feed Frankie.
Little peach. Yeah, I gotta feed. And I do say that.
That's what Carl says when he comes here every fucking Wednesday. Well, gotta feed Frankie now. Where are we going? It's literally how it goes.
Dude, what the fuck? What are the odds that you can't go?
I know, it's kind of weird. That's perfect. All right, next question, guys. Come on, get it together.
Sorry, I'm having a good time. Fuck.
Jesus Christ. All right. This question has been asked a couple times here. Never mind. It was once. I scrolled down twice. Will he ever start a YouTube channel? This is my favorite question because you should.
I know I should.
It's a lot of work, I will
It's
say.
so much work.
Yeah, but you know what, Chris? Now you're making the big bucks. You got a school. Hire someone to
Jake
edit.
Jake.
Jake needs a job, right? There you go.
He does need a job.
Jake, what are you doing, man? Just get the camera out and start filming him and learn how to edit. And
I want to
boom,
know
you're
where
good.
Jake is the driver of because I'm going to order using FedEx all the fucking time now.
No,
And just hope.
so at his yard, he moves the the trailers around the yard. That's it. That's what his job is.
Ah,
Okay,
damn it.
well,
I thought
quit.
it was
Now you're the
FedEx.
YouTube guy for Chris. No, really, though. That'd be
Those
a good idea.
videos would be so
as
sweet.
long as because you're talking to someone who does not want to do YouTube stuff by himself. But the reason we do it is because we got Malcolm. Because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Malcolm, then we would not be doing YouTube. So
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know who Andy Luck is? He's
no.
one of like the managers and stuff in Formula Drift. He
Okay.
texted me out of nowhere like a week ago and goes, "You should do a podcast."
Yeah,
And I go,
that too.
"I am doing a podcast."
He's like,
He's
no,
like-
no, no. Start one.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh."
You kind of should though. That would be
It'd
good
be cool.
too.
Yeah.
Because you know a lot of people in the drift racing community too and everything. Like
It would
all
get
these pro
so
drivers.
nerdy though. I'd be
That's
like,
good.
I'd be like, guys, like
People wish that we talked about that shit.
Yeah.
So it would be good to have another
like
outlet.
suspension stuff.
I thought we
Yeah.
were going to talk about that's what I was saying earlier when we were talking about your house stuff. I was like, Frankie loves talking about stuff, or I think I might have mentioned it, but we like that. We like hearing shit like that, like stuff beyond what people see like on the internet. Like we all know that you drift.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that we weren't talking about like
Drifting the whole time?
the whole time. Yeah.
Well, you can't go to the
I
right
wanted
place.
to tell Frankie about your house because it's old as fuck, dude.
1929. They were so
Oh, wow.
poor building the house, they stole train car wood to build it.
Oh, that's cool.
It is.
I
really
fucking knew
cool.
you would like that. Look at you. Look at you.
1929,
Look at you.
wow.
Look at him. Look at him. Look
It
at
was a
him.
Damn.
speakeasy.
Oh, he
I was
loves it.
thinking about that. I was like, I bet it was a
Look
speakeasy or some shit.
at
Damn,
him.
it was.
Look at him. Look
was.
at him.
That's crazy, man.
I fucking know
What
my
the fuck?
man.
And you live near ETown? I guess?
Right now, about 25 minutes away from ETown.
Okay.
In between, like pretty much smack dab in the middle of the beach. and
Wait, are you
ETown.
talking about a house that you just got, or are you
Yeah.
talking about your parents' house?
We closed 2 weeks ago.
Oh, and
Yeah,
okay,
what?
cool.
Oh, no, I was talking about...
I thought he was talking about the house that he
This is
grew
a
up in.
monumental
No.
thing.
Yeah. So
Like,
you just
you know,
got a
in
house.
somebody's life.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah. Oh, planning on moving in about Christmas time.
Now, how's the garage look?
It's a 32 by 32 width where they used to make the moonshine for the speakeasy. What the fuck? It's like a 25 by 50 or something pad that I got to put walls up on.
Damn, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
So what's the roof height?
You need a demo team. You
The
let me know.
32 by 32 is too low for a lift.
Okay.
That would just be like my truck, Monica's car,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then maybe her Golf that she's got.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I'd have the lifts in that one.
Okay, cool. That's all you need. Just
Yeah.
somewhere to store the cars and work on them when you don't feel like going to the racetrack.
That's got to be the win though, because you're realistically you're like an hour and some change from New York City,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
right? And but you have your space. Like fuck.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to live up here.
I
Nope.
can't.
That's
dude.
fine. I wouldn't want to live down there. So
No,
Oh,
yes, you
Frankie,
would.
We've had this conversation.
You totally
No, I
fucking
wouldn't.
would,
I
dude.
love this area.
Yeah, all right, hold on. Word for word, he said, if I didn't have faction up here and established, I'd live down by the track in a heartbeat. That was
I
Frankie's
lied
words.
to him. I lied to him.
Dude, I know down at heart. Like I live 40 minutes north from Raceway Park. It's like
I don't know.
it's not here, and it's a little more spacious. I feel like, in my opinion, and man,
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude. Like it's just
I
when I
like-
come home, I'm just like unwind.
I
easy.
like being surrounded by people as weird as it is for Carl to hear me say
You
that.
literally hate people, dude.
Yeah, as I said.
And you hate people.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Not-
I don't want to live in the middle. You don't live in the middle of nowhere, but I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I will be.
Oh, so it's kind of like.
It's.
When we're done here, I would
I'll
if you could show
I'll
him.
show you pictures when we're done.
If,
Yeah.
if
yeah.
you could show him what you showed me, like the shape.
I like to go on vacation in places like that. You know, like
Oh.
up in the mountains, in the woods. You know, I like to go do that, but
I
I would
can-
not want to live there.
From my house, I can see one house. One.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking
And guess
awesome.
who it is?
Who is it?
Bobby.
Oh no! Oh no! Bad things are gonna happen.
It's gonna be the best, dude.
Wait, you have a neighbor that you know already?
Yeah,
Hi.
SR20 Bobby.
Hi. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Dude.
in the chat actually.
He's
Is
always
he?
towing cars
Yeah.
here for work.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. Bobby's
You
wild.
did say, "Hey, Chris, it's way past your bedtime."
What? I don't even know what time it is.
9:30.
I'm gonna fall asleep on the way home.
Chill.
man.
Chill.
All right.
chill.
No, I
on
know.
that note,
Not in
let's go to some more questions here.
Not in the
Um,
brand new Sierra. That thing is fucking awesome, man.
The
I love that
country, the country of big. Do you know this person?
Yeah, I do. That's Sean Kessler.
Well, he wants to know why your ankles are so fragile.
What the fuck?
All right. So when you learn how I broke it, it'll make sense.
Okay.
So I used to rock climb a ton.
All right.
And I would. There's
Ooh,
a.
I fuck with rock climbing.
It's so much
Fun
fun.
as
I
hell.
gotta take you, dude.
Frankie would love it. He's never done it for sure.
We'll go
I've
bouldering.
rock climbed before.
We'll go bouldering. It's
Bouldering.
It's harder, but it's
It is,
not
it
as
is.
high, so it's not.
It's more
scary.
technical.
Very technical.
And it's really more taxing on the body than you think.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the biggest thing for there's two things for someone who wants to get into climbing. One, don't hold on as tightly.
Wait, pause. There's no mountains down there.
It's a gym. I go to
You
a
have to
gym.
go to a rock
I go to a
gym.
gym.
Well, we go to the earth right over here.
No, we don't.
We got
No,
mountains right
No,
here.
we don't. You
Dude,
can't just
there's-
fucking start climbing.
There's a
We got
climbing
mountains.
Gym.
I'm
There's
sorry,
a
we got
climbing
mountains
gym
here.
on 46. Fucking, I don't even know. 25 minutes away from
There's
here.
one on
Dude,
17.
we have the
Yeah.
earth. We don't need to do that. We got fucking New York State right here. All right.
Oh.
All right. Come get the real shit. Anyway, continue.
So, all right, don't squeeze that hard and breathe. But anyways,
Okay.
I was climbing the first time. If anyone ever knows a V4, it's still beginner.
Oh,
But it
God.
was the
I remember
first
this shit
time
now.
I ever did a V4. I was so stoked. I jumped off the wall.
Oh.
And I missed my mat and broke my ankle from about 12 feet up.
Oh fuck.
And that's
Why
when I
are you
broke my
jumping
ankle.
from 12 feet up anyway?
Well,
if
there
there's
was a mat below me, and then I landed on the edge of the mat, and then my
That's like one of those
ankle went
things
over.
like you don't think it's gonna happen at all when you do it, and then freak situation. And
Yeah.
just- yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
now
then
your ankles are fragile.
Just this one, just my clutch one.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Nah.
That's why you
Dude.
drive 6 cylinders.
Oh my god.
A lot easier.
Oh my god. Hey.
This guy fucking sucks.
So,
fucking Frankie.
what was I gonna say?
Yeah. What were you gonna say to me? Hold on.
So the reason he says that my ankles are fragile is
Oh,
because
okay.
I sprained it like 4 times since then.
Oh. Well, that's
It
yeah.
will. It will never be the same.
No.
It will never be the same.
No.
So Sean, give my boy a break.
The last time I did it, I was playing mini golf, and I stepped
All
backwards.
right.
I stepped backwards into their fake sand traps, and I went over, and it was like the 4th hole out of 18, and I was like, Monica, we're done.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out.
Carl, I left the last 8 questions to you. They're on the top. So the first 8.
Yep. Okay. This one's from Chris Cheeser. Do you think having a drift school is also diluting event turnout?
No, actually, no.
a
Me
good
and
question.
Tim have had this conversation. He was saying how C group has never been bigger. A group, yes.
But I
A
can
group
tell you-
is definitely down. But C group and B group have never been more packed.
Interesting.
And it's probably because all the people that were scared to go to an event started at your.
Yeah. And now the A group stuff, I don't really know. I just think they come in waves. They get burnt out and leave. And
Yeah,
new
like
A
me.
group comes in. I wasn't gonna say that.
No, but there's a lot of us. Like
When was that A on the windshield from? That's on the on your windshield.
Yikes.
That I know there's still an A on
Yikes.
it.
19.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2019.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what's funny though is I've never had an A on my car ever.
Why?
I don't go through tech.
Okay, show off.
He literally runs. What the fuck kind of question is that?
All right, ask him the next question. This guy's
All
getting
right,
smart.
whatever.
We gotta get him out of here.
Thank you, Chris, for your question. The Ethan Fields 777. Why is the E36 the superior chassis? I feel like we already talked about that. The way that the suspension in the rear.
Who was it again?
Ethan Fields 777.
Ethan Fifield 777.
Fuck, you are right.
It's annoying reading.
Give me the
names, man.
glasses.
So Ethan was my passenger on Drift Week.
All right.
I didn't even listen to the question. What was the question?
Why is the? I actually looked down at it again because I was like, because I'm still stumped on the fact that I didn't see the little I in there.
Oh, and
why-
Skid Racer, he texted me, by the way.
Oh.
It is who I thought it was. He used to have his profile picture as his dog.
Oh, okay. Change
his
it
name's
up.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Why is the E36 the superior chassis?
It is not. The IS300 is. Thank you, Ethan. Goodbye.
Well, I think us talking about the way that the suspension like compresses and it tows.
Yeah, and it's definitely great. It tows in under compression. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just like IS's better.
I just do too. I think they look better. You close the door, it makes a nice.
E36s, 46s, they got that
Yeah, they got that
close,
German
too.
door closing
they?
thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just also just a whole package thing.
yeah.
IS/Altezza got a special place for me. Next one, Velocity Media Co. What value do you think sim drifting has for new and old drifters? I'm surprised we didn't talk about this already. But how often do you have some guy who's like, yeah, man, I was practicing on the sim all week?
I love it when they say they have sim experience.
Really?
It almost means I can fall asleep inside my truck and just let them do their thing. Dude.
So it transfers over pretty well.
So
The muscle memory, I feel like, does.
real life drifting does not transfer to sim, but sim transfers to real life.
I can tell you that.
Crazy.
I'm bad at
I suck at sim,
Yeah.
and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm definitely better at driving.
You know,
in real life
you know a little
than-
way around the car.
Yeah.
I'm definitely better at driving in real life than I
Yeah.
am with the sim. But people who drive sim, like there's a video that Peter Vincek posted, the guy who won the virtual European Championship, got
Yes.
into Peter Vincek's car and shredded.
I use that as an
Never was
example
in a
all the
car-
time.
Never was in a car in his life. Drift a car in his life.
You're talking about when they flew the dude out to
Yeah.
drift his car and stuff. And
Yeah.
then he hopped out too in another car and then they were
They
tandeming.
were tandeming together. Yeah.
Literally within this, I don't know, 15-minute video.
There's no movie magic going on.
What kind of movie
I
magic do
believe
you
it.
want?
I believe it.
That's wild.
Fresh tracks.
I mean, Anthony, and he knows Anthony because the JZX.
Anthony
What,
Anthony
JZX?
that was just here?
Yeah, dude. He sent me a video. He's like, yeah,
Speed and stance, baby.
first day on the track, sends me a
Actually-
video. I was like, what the fuck?
Chris, I don't know if you remember him, but we had a customer here. We built his div. It was a 370Z, and all he did was sim racing, and then he was telling us he had an appointment with you.
Do you know what color it was?
It has a crazy livery
Might
on
have
it.
been white.
Crazy.
It had a crazy livery.
But he was
on it.
like,
If I saw a picture,
and
I
he brought
probably would.
a drone with him.
he was like filming a video.
Okay.
I think he made a YouTube
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
So he only sim
Yeah,
drift.
He
and
only
we
sim
drove
drove
on the kart track. I remember he actually came out to the track to look at it and see what he wanted to film during another lesson,
Yeah,
and then he came here.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then he was like, yeah, the whole point is I'm going down there and I just want to shoot a video of me drifting for the first time because I've only sim drifted.
yeah. He's a really nice guy. I like that dude. I
Yeah,
like that dude a lot.
and it seemed like he did a pretty good job. But the reason I bring up Anthony is because he sends me a video one day. He's like, yeah, I just did a private day at the track. He sends me a video of him linking the whole course.
yeah, on the kart track in his Celine.
Well, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was his
really,
first day.
I didn't really watch that.
So
Yeah, so I don't really know what he did in that car.
His Celine worked phenomenally. I was so surprised.
Celine, like a
Yeah.
a Mustang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a blue one. It's like a.
Oh wait, I think I saw it.
2011
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
We're trying to get him to sell it, but yeah,
I'm also am.
he's got too
'cause,
many cars now.
Yeah, he needs a car with a jungle gym in it. Is what he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think the JZX should be that car, honestly.
you know what's cool? Once in a while, I hear the train through the mic
Oh, yeah,
in my
yeah.
headphones. I think that's so cool.
Oh, I'm glad you think it's cool because I fucking hate
Frankie
that
hates
train.
it.
No, it
if
sounds
I
cool
didn't
for
have
the.
this on, I would
Yeah.
hate it. But I think it's cool the mic can pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's occasionally we have like Ethan in here doing welding and shit, like fabrication stuff in the back. So occasionally you hear that too. Yeah, sometimes it's bad, but sometimes it's kind of
Oh,
interesting.
welding aluminum when it's really when it's really zinging.
When that compressor comes on and then he's grinding shit right at this tool workbench right behind the wall, then we're like, okay.
Banging shit.
To put a cap on the sim thing, I
Yeah.
think the way that you put it is best. Sim to real life, yes. Real life to sim, no.
Well, I mean, like you could practice and stuff. It's just very frustrating
Yeah.
going
no,
from real life to sim.
I
Yeah.
can't even imagine putting Frankie on a sim and then him being like, this shit's fucking broken. I can't fucking do this shit.
Oh God.
I mean, I played Forza 4 with a controller. That's as close as I got,
yeah.
which I thought was actually pretty fucking accurate.
On a controller, it transfers over pretty good. Like every
Yeah.
input you do is what it's actually going to do.
I always think of the e-brake. Because
Yeah.
when I would use the e-brake, I was like, and then I started drifting while I was playing that, and I was like, damn, the e-brake it almost taught me how to use the e-brake.
Yeah,
in the game.
definitely.
I was like,
Correcting you. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what
I have to press A here or X here.
yeah, to extend this corner and
Yeah.
then get back on throttle.
Yeah.
to make it work.
Definitely.
So that's pretty cool. What other questions you
Alrighty.
got?
We got Lewis, biggest plan for the future. Do you have anything planned?
Right now it's the house.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago you bought a house. I think you got a lot of planning ahead of you.
Yeah.
Is the house kind of ready to go, or you got to?
Oh no, I'll show you pictures.
Dude,
Yes.
no.
So it's kind of like a work in progress.
This guy's gonna be
I have
busy.
to wear masks to go in
Oh,
there.
God.
Like moldy, gross, cat poop everywhere.
I don't know. That sounds
so,
exciting
so
to
you
me.
got a new project house.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've done some project cars. Now I got a project
No,
house.
it's a house. Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, that's the next move. So.
Have you done like house stuff, contracting stuff, dude?
Nope, never.
Yo, let me tell you, because I did construction randomly for like a little while.
Carl
when I
will
was
tell you right
unemployed.
now that house will be done in a week.
No, yes sir. No, but
Yo, Carl,
Like-
you want to come over and help sometime?
wiring, dude. If you have questions, man, let me know. But like, I'm sure you have friends who are probably well more versed in that than I. But wiring shit and like just how shit is put together, you're like, what the fuck? That's it?
It's not like a car, all right? It's not.
No, it's
Cars
not.
are way more
when you're
complicated.
used to doing
the electrical
car
system's
shit,
not the same.
when you're used to doing car
Actually-
shit and like as in depth as you have to get. Like,
One of my buddies is my phone's blowing up right now. He's
I'm glad people are watching.
Yeah, my group chat's probably going off right now about it. Like, Justin's texting me. My mom keeps texting me.
Justin's in here.
Let's see what Justin said.
Justin's in there in Florida.
Justin, I want to know
right
how
now.
you're doing down in Florida, man. How are
I
those
know you
snakes?
met- I
no,
know-
he says leaving work soon. Call you soon.
Yeah.
And then he turned off his notifications.
Justin, if you're hearing this, man, let me know how those alligators are.
Nah, man. Justin, I want to know, Justin. I know you miss it, dog. There's no way that you.
What, Miss New Jersey?
Yeah,
he does.
dude.
Oh, he does. He misses New
100%,
Jersey.
man. I know he is, but
Yeah.
I'm also happy for him that he's doing something new.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always like seeing my friends do that kind of stuff.
definitely.
All right, let's see. So that was biggest plan for the future, house stuff. Cole Mannon, IS brother, he has the same IS as me. Same IS. You want to know what's crazy about his IS though? I bought my IS on his birthday month, and I bought my IS on his birthday month. Crazy.
Sorry to
Wait,
interrupt
when's
you
your-
real quick. Chris, can you go outside and grab Anthony real quick?
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Why would he ask?
Tell him to come in.
Hey,
Tell
I
him to
was
come in
about
here.
it. All right, I was about it. I don't care.
He said he's picking up the tote. I told him just come in here real quick so we can actually have.
What's your birthday month?
March.
Oh, I was gonna say September is when I bought mine.
God damn it, that would have
Yeah.
been even wilder.
Yeah.
Like they're all connected.
September 2019.
But
So-
he asked, do I have to meet Club Loose tech requirements for a private day? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like generally, if you can, I think it just benefits you to do so.
Yeah,
Because
you
then,
If it's a shitty situation where like you just got a crack in your windshield, I'll let you go. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, and don't come to the track with a cracked windshield every time just because Chris is nice, please.
and don't
Yeah.
do and don't do shit like when you get a cracked windshield, you put a banner on.
Oh
Like,
my
you ever see
God.
that?
Good
and
idea,
I,
though.
And I'm
Yes.
like, what the fuck? That sticker's cleverly placed. Not that I haven't done that before, but
I would do something like that. And we're gonna have you in here in a second. Yeah, yeah, because I want to hear student teacher. Right
oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though his first date, Jake's would have taught him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
what else did Jake teach you?
Yeah, Jake's a little.
What
weird.
else did Jake teach you?
Yeah,
did he
put
teach
him
you
on-
the goat?
Put on mic.
We have Anthony here at Speed and Stanced.
Yeah. So, and
Hello.
you've been a customer of East Coast Drift School,
I have
a student.
4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just about
4
there.
times. Yeah,
Yeah.
And we were just talking about the Celine. So the Celine was the first time you were.
Celine was
On the
the first
track.
time. Yeah,
And it was pouring fucking rain.
Yeah, it was. It was
was
great. I
so
didn't waste any
miserable.
tires. It was fantastic. But
Yeah. But did you do sim drifting before you?
Yeah.
You did.
We were
Yeah,
talking
set up.
about this like not even 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
really?
Yeah, literally. And then you text me, and I was like, "Hold on, come inside."
Oh yeah, I was just coming to get the truck. But yeah, I started on a Seto probably like a year ago.
Okay.
If that.
And you think that transferred over pretty well? Like that helped you?
Physics wise, no, but like coordination wise of like when to input
Yeah.
certain
Yes.
like clutch kick,
I can answer
e-brake,
that for him. Yes, it did help
turn.
him.
Like yes, that helped.
Seeing
a lot.
all the brand new people who have no experience versus someone who has a Seto experience,
Yeah.
it is night and day. Even if you didn't tell me, I could say he played a Seto.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so
Yeah.
obvious.
Wow. So I guess
In the
yeah.
best way
it-
possible.
No,
So-
yeah, it
yeah.
helps. It helps a lot. I think.
So
At least
you're-
starting out with that, I hop back on the Seto now that I'm like,
And you feel weird.
this is weird.
yeah.
Because you don't feel anything. It's just
Carl, you feel the same, Carl?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like all right. Recently, I've been off Assetto just because it makes my computer want to explode.
Yeah.
Gets a little warm.
I have the old
Doesn't
I have the
run well on
oldest
Windows 95.
desktop. Ask Chris, ask Malcolm, ask anybody. This desktop sounds like a car cranking on.
That's sick.
When I turn it on. It's like,
Why can't Tesla sound like that?
all right, well, whatever. But I play CarX, which is like you usually play it on a controller.
Love CarX.
But I pop my wheel in there because I'm like, fuck it. I'm like playing with my friends. It's gonna be fun. It's like an arcadey situation. I was fresh off a drift event and I was playing, or maybe we came back from Grange.
Yeah.
And when I got back on that game, I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I drive right now? And I got so pissed, I turned it off, tried it the next day, same thing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
So it
And
doesn't-
Daryl was like, dude, you just drove. Maybe that has something to...
Well, that's what you said too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I did that helped on CarX a bunch was I turned off 900 degrees steering angle
Really?
and I turned it to 270.
So now you're just going like this?
Changed the game, dude. Now, honestly, it's not as real anymore, but
But
CarX isn't. It's
yeah,
arcadey,
it's
like you
arcadey.
said, but that's the point of it. You want to just bang doors with your friends.
That's it. That's all. And Chris plays on a keyboard, and Daryl plays on a fucking controller, and
Yeah.
Quan plays on a controller, and we can all just play together, and like we all
Yeah, and
have
it all works.
We all have the same fucking car as in real life.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
It's so fucking funny because I'm like, yo, we can really have like GTRs and shit in here.
Yeah,
And like
some
we're
weird
here
shit.
picking the IS
Yeah.
E36 and a Sylvia. like,
It's all right, that's what I drive on
Yeah,
CarX
like-
and IS 300.
yeah, literally. Mine is blue. It says faction on the side of it. Like,
Hell yeah.
Can you modify cars in it?
yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Anthony,
everything.
I'm about to put you on. dude.
Camber.
We're gonna play.
caster, Tire
We're gonna play.
pressures. Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Put me on.
We'll
And
hop
you
on the
got-
new
could you-
faction Discord.
Could you give new students any like tips or tricks on like how to set their car up or like what should they do in order to get ready for his events?
Get ready for the event. Come with a good helmet. Although I think you gave someone a helmet last time.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't come with one.
So if it's an emergency,
I
yeah,
have spare
Try and
helmets.
bring
Yeah.
a helmet though.
SA 2020.
no one wants to wear someone else's helmet.
Yeah,
It's-
you don't want to wear someone
it's
else's
gross.
Yeah, it's gross. I have a helmet, but it's gross.
helmet. And I would say start in like a basic car first.
Not a Celine.
No, like a Celine, like something
I
that's
was like,
all right.
yeah,
I
like a
guess
Celine.
that's not the most basic car, but
Yeah, but it was
something
stock.
that doesn't have an angle kit.
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
that's not
Just
quote unquote set up to drift. I'd say.
all I ask for is a working handbrake.
Yeah, like, good handbrake. I went the first day without a good handbrake, if you remember.
Yeah. I
that
do.
was
Oh,
that
yeah.
was rough.
And then he called us up, and then right away he's like, "Yo,
I was like, yeah,
I
I
need to
need a
make an
handbrake.
appointment. Need a handbrake." Like, all right,
Cable instantly. So
yeah.
yeah,
So that
go with a good handbrake for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because initiating is near impossible, especially
Yeah.
car track.
You can go so much faster with a handbrake.
Yeah, you have to like go into it at like 10 miles an hour in
Yeah.
the clutch
And with
kick
a handbrake, you can go there and mock Jesus, dude.
Yeah. That was second lesson we started. Mock Jesus speed.
And I was just talking about how like you sent me that video of you driving the JZX, and I was like, what the fuck? This guy's drifting the whole track.
This guy did the bank.
Guy did the bank. I'm like,
Yeah, I
what
did
the
the bank.
Usually, like what I do is I'll do a track walk with them. I'm like, here, follow me in my truck. I'm gonna run the course. I'm gonna run the line. If you see my brake lights, it's somewhere you might want to pull the handbrake.
Okay.
And in the hairpin, I stop. I said, come here. I'm not gonna tell you not to do the bank, but if you do it, it could be a day under real quick.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah, that was the exact
okay.
speech I got.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this could end it. Like
This could
For a
end your
while.
day.
This could
really
end your
quick.
day and,
and
your year.
your season.
Yeah.
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 Do you remember this, Chris? I know you remember this. Both our assholes were tight.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because we were coming in. Chris was like, "This is it. I'm feeling good. I see the line. Blah blah blah." I'm in the car, and
Tight
and
butt.
we go through, and for some reason the car corrected. And do you remember what happened? And we were just facing the wall,
Oh,
like
that
the
happens,
exit
yeah.
wall, and it just goes.
Oh,
Stop.
You had a video of
What
this.
was
Yeah.
it? In the Manji before the wall?
It
That's
was
what I
it
was
was
thinking.
after, like, we hit the bank, and then it went in.
It whipped towards
It
those
whipped us
yellow
in.
barrels, right?
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what?
right there on Frankie's computer. That's where it happened. Oh, it's gone.
fuck. Yeah.
It was
My
so fucking
screensaver.
scary. So it is a scary thing.
I
and
used to
it's-
do
right there.
I used to do that when I was learning how to drift. I used to like come out of that turn and just let it go all the way back, and then I stopped that once I hit someone. Tandeming.
Just for context, I clutch kicked the transition into the bank, and then my front wheel dirt dropped.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
got, oh.
It was scary.
Shit was wild.
And I was in the Sylvia. I was like, Carl Luck, fuck.
Yeah, we're fucked.
But oh yeah, that is I'm gonna put you on the CarX. We're gonna get on there.
Yeah.
And the faction Discord, if you haven't already, we got multiple channels on there.
Oh yeah, we have a Discord now. I learned what that was this morning, so that was good.
I had
join right now.
It's basically a forum. It's actually really cool.
I had a feeling
Is it-
that
yeah.
was not your idea.
No, it was Malcolm.
I literally said it to both of them. I was like, which one of you came up with this?
Dude, that
Because
shit
this
is
is not-
crazy. Malcolm put a lot of work into that. It looks like. Well, it
Yeah,
probably wasn't
I mean,
a lot of work, but I
there's
think
like
it
there's
is.
like want to buy arrow, want to sell arrow, general FAQs, different channels.
How can they
for
find that, Malcolm? Like,
CarX.
what do they? Oh, he's putting it in the
He
chat.
put it
right
in
now.
the chat
Well,
of the
how about
Discord.
for the audio listeners?
Yes, Chinzo, we finally made a Discord. I know you said
and
to
me,
keep doing that.
because I'm gonna join
Yeah,
right now.
he's trying to do it right now.
I'm gonna put the Discord invite link into our link tree on our Instagram bio.
Okay, cool. Next to our OnlyFans.
Wow. Okay.
Oh boy.
Next question is, how much do you or I guess this is in reference to East Coast Drift School. How much do you locally charge? Or what? How much do you charge locally at where he's at? Which I believe this guy is from Colorado. He said they usually charge $400 with the use of your own car.
Really? God. Well, how long is that?
I guess he's saying, what do you charge?
I'm unsure. Yeah.
Because
And
I
then-
do it by 2 hours. Because it's 2 hours of private track. And he can attest. It's a lot.
That's a lot of
yeah.
time.
It's a lot of
That's
time.
a lot of time because you got to think at an
Definitely
event.
find out if
It's
your car's gonna
$250
break.
for 2 hours in my school.
$250 for 2 hours.
And then you can
God
add,
damn, what a deal!
Yeah,
That's a deal.
You can add hours for $100 an hour.
That is amazing.
But I don't recommend it because it's just so much.
2
driving.
hours.
Yeah.
With no
You hot
grid
lap.
times.
You can hot lap.
You could hot lap for
Absolutely
2
hot
hours.
lap for 2 hours.
That's you
I
driving to
Anthony
Canada and
pulling
back.
up with a tow truck and like tires stacked on the back,
Dude,
and
this
he's like,
guy
"I rented the
street
day."
drives his shit there.
That's sick.
Dude, you own a tow. You
Yeah,
run a
he knows
towing
a guy.
company.
He knows a guy that can tow, so he's like, "Fuck it, if it breaks."
I guess I gotta.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have a couple guys bring their flatbeds from their towing business down.
He'll be on that shit soon. don't
Yeah.
worry.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we've gone to a private day, what I don't want to do is spend the time switching tires.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
always mount before.
I gotta
the
be
event.
mounted
That's the only
up.
reason why you gotta have a bunch of wheels.
Yeah.
Just so you don't need to
Damn.
fucking do that shit.
I always whenever how many tires should I bring? How many wheels do you have?
Yeah.
I have 8 wheels.
That many.
That's how many you should bring.
I never want that to be the limiting factor.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, that's something I should add to that list.
Yeah.
Add that to the list. Bring enough tires because you don't want to burn through your first set on
Yeah.
your private day in like a half hour.
And I probably told Anthony like, "Yeah, you ain't gonna need any tires. Don't worry about it."
I definitely asked you and Chris. I'm like, oh, should like. I
But you
bring
know,
one
we're coming
extra
from the
set?
mindset of like an event with
Yeah,
a line
not hot lap in
and
it.
yeah, exactly.
every just hot lap. Just it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Tires have a chance to cool down at an event. If you're
Not-
hot lapping it,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
shredding through
I
that.
mean,
Tire
I-
temps are through the roof.
Definitely promote taking breaks, especially in the summertime. I'm like, I look at them and go, "Do you have water today?"
Yeah.
And they'll go, "No," and I go, "I'll be back," and I'll go get them waters.
Add that
because
to
I'm
the
like,
checklist, boys.
Yeah.
Water.
yeah,
Bring water.
No.
Bring water. Always. Always.
Even if it's 60 degrees out, you're gonna come out of that car soaking
You're
wet.
getting a workout in there.
I
Oh,
did,
yeah.
I did 2 hot laps. I never have the opportunity to hot lap anywhere. And like I did 2 hot laps, I think, when we were in California. And I looked at Frankie when I got out, and I was like, I thought I was gonna pass out in there
Oh yeah.
because my arms were getting tired. At that point, my driving isn't gonna be good if I'm worried about.
And you're in
my-
a car you weren't familiar with, so there's all that too.
I guess, but like I was like fatigued, and that
Yeah.
was 2 laps. I couldn't imagine doing that for 2 hours straight. Are
Oh,
you
yeah.
crazy?
It's
Yeah.
wild.
No, I gotta get out, stretch, do some fucking.
I definitely tell take breaks.
Yeah.
Even if it's not for yourself, even if you feel fine, give your car a break.
Yo,
Yeah.
Give your car a break. That oil temp's going up there, dude.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
shit is water
Definitely
right
want to
now.
watch the temps depending on what you're driving,
Exactly.
especially a Subaru.
and a JC.
I have one last question. It is
All right.
from Bobby once again, who I have to meet because I
Bobby's
feel
the man.
Bobby's in Florida right now. He's working on NASA elevators.
what the fuck?
Bobby looks like a Florida dude. I don't know
That's
how
fucked
that
up.
makes sense, but he's a
Pale
Florida.
for Florida.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe it's because every time I see him, he's sunburnt. Like,
Yeah.
literally,
The
Bobby's
Irish
just,
red.
I feel like he's just a Florida dude. And he, oh, you know what? He's got a Harley, so that's good. I'd say he needs a Dyna, but he's got a Street Glide, I think, so he's good.
I don't know.
such
What
a
he's, I don't know.
Yeah,
Bikes too well.
me and him are planning a trip one day. We're gonna go somewhere, ride our bikes somewhere far.
What did Bobby say again?
Oh shit, sorry. I was over here like Florida dude, this, that, looking at the chat. Bobby said, can he, assuming Chris, reteach me how to drift? I'm washed up.
Oh yeah.
Bobby is
Me
one of
too.
the most washed up motherfuckers out there.
But his name on Instagram is SR20 Bobby.
Yeah, you don't have one though.
Wait, no, he doesn't own an SR.
No.
He's 1J, yeah.
Yeah.
And 1JZ Bobby just doesn't roll off the tongue as much.
No.
If Bobby gets back on the track, I will gladly teach him.
Awesome. Good
Well,
to
there
know.
you go. That's all we have.
All
And that was a whole ass another hour. So
Perfect. So
we're
questions
wrapping
really
up
work
around
out.
3 hours here.
Did you have any questions on your phone?
No,
Okay.
I can't share the faction stuff on my story.
Well, some people just DM sometimes.
I guess. All the DMs I got were hell yeah, excited, and I was like, yeah, me too.
Those are the DMs
But if
I
you
got.
made it through this podcast, I definitely want to say thank you for listening, and thank you to Chris for our guest. This was a fun one. We got to talk about a lot of things that I feel like a lot of people don't know about ETown and what you have experienced as a driver.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out our Discord. We've been making a Discord, I guess. I didn't know about this until Chris told me last night.
Yeah, it's pretty legit, man.
I knew you would love it. It's very old school feeling when you look in there.
Yeah,
I said to Malcolm, what if this turns into like the hub for shit?
that's good.
Like I already made the first post. Please sell me your IS300 or Altezza.
Yo,
Arrow.
Teddy's in there with the 180. Damn.
I got to talk to Teddy and what's his Jay. I don't know those guys.
Yeah,
That was cool.
dude, it's gonna be lit. That's the new Zilvia, boys. So get in there.
No, it's not.
Forum? The Sylvia Forum?
Yep, that's the new Zilvia. Hey, look, dude, that looked like a forum to me. I
You
don't
got
know.
anything else over there that you
No.
want to plug?
No, we're
in?
good. We do an outro now. So if I think of anything for
Do you guys do an
Faction.
outro now?
listen to the last one, Malcolm was in it.
That's fucking ridiculous. Make sure to check out at East Coast Drift School and DM Chris here with your inquiries
Yeah,
for
please.
your lessons
up.
or private days.
Sign up. It's gonna fill up soon.
Seriously, season starting.
I got April dates ready. Let me know.
There
All
you
right.
go.
There it
All
is.
right. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been episode 40, baby. Yeah.
All right. That's a wrap.